Warning: this podcast may contain adult content or language. It also might contain content that could be seen from others as uncomfortable or upsetting due to personal reasons. If that is the case, then please proceed with caution or stop the video, as we at the table are comfortable in most circumstances. This is a safety blanket meant for all individuals watching these episodes, as it is unclear what story content will be displayed. Hope you enjoy the story.
Welcome to Misroll Adventures, where players makes plans and horribly execute them. Great war calls!
Great God war call.
Fine, great war calls! There you go.
Or great call roll. Zacchaeus, go.
I am Zacchaeus Fells, the tiefling druid who robbed a bunch of poor innocent people.
I am Rex Rivers, who missed out the great opportunity of this heist.
Missed the entire last episode, basically.
Literally, all of it.
Yeah, you really
Yeah.
did nothing.
I'm Randall, the worshipper of Bahamut who will murder this tiefling.
I am Jacqueline Ashriver, the tiefling sorceress and paladin who is slightly upset with the with the tiefling druid.
Ryder Hopkins, I'm the elven bard who feels bad as writer, but as a player, I feel great.
And I'm the DM of these horrible, horrible people. Welcome to Misrolled Adventures.
Hey.
So, where we last left off, the party stole everything. Literally, that's what the entire last episode was a heist against a poor innocent shop owner who was selling his reasonably priced, average costs magic items of uncommon nature, and they stole about 2,500 gold worth from him.
Oh yeah, am I supposed to do the summary too, since I'm the
Dad, I already did it, too late.
And,
And that's where we left off. They all slept. They just slept it off. For the most part, Gopher, Zacchaeus, Jacqueline, and Ryder did not get their long rest in because they were up all night heisting.
okay.
And,
We get up.
Yeah.
Oof.
We get up. Okay.
Immediately, once everyone wakes up, you can hear the sound of bustling, large footsteps outside and the clanging of metals.
I come down.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm gonna
Is
go
it-
downstairs.
I cracked.
there's no stairs, but it's just outdoor. Regardless.
I
We
cracked
kept
open the
saying
door
it
and
last
see.
night.
What was that?
Am I still in the room, right? Or are we still in the room?
Yeah, you're still in the bedroom.
In the clanking's coming outside, right?
Yeah, it's coming from out the room.
So I'll check. Can I peek through the door?
I'm just going out.
So when you peek out, you can see. Is everyone else just leaving?
We have shit to do.
I'm with the group.
Yeah.
We're leaving
I'm
as
gonna
a
go
group.
find the counter. in
Everyone, you smell
Owners.
great.
Yeah. So when you peek out, you see everyone else leaving, and you can see that there's like Drac Knights and a lot of individuals out in the lobby. What the rest of you see is about 7 or 8 Drac Knights are in this lobby. There's no patrons. They're just walking around, looking around inside the rum room. They're looking at tables, looking outside. They're just investigating the entire building. The innkeeper and his wife, along with his child, is just there. And the White Dragonborn is over inside the shed, giving a list of everything that he essentially lost.
I'm gonna go over to him. He's getting another donation.
Okay.
Oh no.
He's getting 50 electrum.
50 electrum? Okay, you got 25 gold. There you go. So you just place 50 electrum.
My condolences.
Why are you giving me this money? Why is everyone just suddenly giving me money?
Because you had everything taken from you and you didn't deserve it. I don't
I didn't.
I don't have anything else to give you than something to help you make up for what you lost.
I think you made him worse.
Well, thank you at least
I
for
wish
the money.
I could do more.
I can at least do something with it. And possibly get back on my feet. But everything else is gone, and my livelihood, taxes are not going to function very well. But I will have to manage, I suppose.
I wish I could do more for you.
And apart from that, none of you get questioned or anything.
I put my hand on Randall, like, good man.
I look at Harvey.
Harvey's fine. After getting his long night's sleep, he's a lot less paranoid and skittery. As you can see, he's like, the bags under his eyes were gone once he hit the water before. Now he genuinely looks like actually refreshed.
Oh, Harvey, I hope you like what we did with the card. At least.
It was clean, yeah.
Yes. Oh, so you knew already.
Well,
Yeah, I should have done with your permission, but you were sleeping in the bath. I took 5 gold. That's how much it was to clean.
Well, I assume that you guys were taking care of it before. We were talking about it beforehand, and I mean, as long as it was taken care of by someone that you trust, then I'm fine.
Oh, we kind of just left it alone. But you didn't have anything valuable in there, did you?
Other than the cloth, no.
Okay. Hopefully, I think.
And this oil,
I mean,
which we have
oh,
we have
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I already
Rando
mentioned.
told you about. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi.
the food was wasted.
Yeah,
Let's-
we've
Let's
got
continue to the point. We're gonna be late. Let's go pick up the caravan. Yeah, we should all go
Meet
to the
up
caravan.
with the caravan.
Yeah. Oh no, we have to go get our cart first, and then meet up with the caravan.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It'll stay there the whole time.
The cart
Oh,
is, yeah,
he
but
wants to replace. He's talking about getting a replacement. for
No,
the
no,
cart.
he's talking about going to the caravan meeting point. Like, that's where he's talking
Yeah.
about.
No, I'm talking about getting our cart first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And then going to the caravan.
We have just repeated the same thing once
Yes.
the 5 of
Okay,
us.
let's go. Let's
He
go
was
with that.
talking about going to get the.
Alright,
Grant
let's
Randall's
go.
also maybe thinking about getting a bucket for the.
Good point. Good plan, Randall.
That is, yeah.
We'll meet you.
Easily enough, you can find someone that's probably selling a bucket somewhere.
Yeah. How much
Harvey,
of a bucket
let's go to the-
put me back.
cart and we'll meet these guys up later because I think we'll be behind schedule.
Yeah, let's.
Sounds like a plan. We need to hurry.
And also
I'll
the way
go
this
find a
happened,
bucket.
I don't trust what's going on. We gotta go pretty soon. So
Yeah.
let's hurry.
I'll
That's
go.
fair. You'll go buy a bucket.
Yeah.
The
I'll
bucket's
go.
gonna cost
I'll
you.
go alone.
The bucket's gonna probably cost you about 5 silver. Like,
That's fine.
it is not expensive.
Probably
Hey, so
make a
let's-
bucket out of that 5 silver.
Probably.
Let's go this. Get moving before.
So I zip away and I zip back.
Alright,
Bucket.
Bucket.
just bucket.
It is 5 copper.
Wow.
That's a use for my copper.
There you go. So 5
Now
copper
I
for the
have
bucket.
3.
Now you have 3 buckets. Oh no, 5. You have a single bucket, but you have 3 copper.
Yeah, I
Okay.
had 8.
Okay.
Wow.
I had.
So we
I
went to go pick up the cart.
bagged enough
Okay.
not to do
You want
anything.
half of 137? I can't
Right.
remember.
And then I'm gonna take out all the rations and put it in the.
In the cart.
Yes. Is it gonna is it enough room for all
We
the
can just convert it
120
into
rations?
silver.
It's tight. It's
Alright.
not
I'll
necessarily
put.
like stuffy, but
Okay.
before he had them in
Actually-
small cubes that were processed and formed for this
I'll
kind
do
of
this.
travel.
I'll put. How about 60? Is that still?
60 is
counted?
still like it's a hefty amount
Okay,
of space.
I'll do
but-
30 then.
Okay. You
So
put
give
30 in
enough
there
room.
pretty easily.
I'll be in charge of giving out rations with my bag. Is that okay with you, Harvey?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so I lay some in.
This will be your job to manage.
Alright, sure. Alright. Everyone,
I gotta pay for something.
I'll open the door for Harvey.
He goes in.
it's so clean in here!
It smells beautiful. When you open the door to put the
Do I make
rations
it
in-
back by ground now?
Oh yeah, easily. Like you probably saw it on the way. I was like, I'll take that, and then you just picked it off the wall and threw 5 copper at him. Like
And
it's
he's like,
nothing.
yeah.
Basically, you probably could have stolen that by accident, and they'd be like, whatever.
That was my sitting stool.
I would not have done that.
I know you wouldn't have, but I'm saying you could have.
I bet
Randall.
I bet if you went up to it, like, how much is this?
Yeah. Regardless, well, actually, for most people, copper is still pretty.
Oh, yeah.
I somehow come back with a helmet.
Like a single
made
silver
of
is a
bucket.
nice day. So,
Yeah.
regardless, so you make your way back to the cart. When the door opens,
Get in there.
it's like minty fresh. So it's so nice. The cloth is before it was just disheveled and mutilated and disgusting. It is pristine, like somebody just bought it or something.
Dude,
This
this
lady-
place is
this
way
lady
Is
better.
all this like padding back in there?
All of it. It's
Perfect.
like you've just re-entered it back in Baldur's Gate,
But better.
but better.
This cart looks like it's worth more than your life, Harvey. Just kidding.
This cart looks great. Shit on the outside, but great on the inside.
Yeah, the outside still looks a little bit fucked up, but
I think Harvey likes it that way.
Alright.
Draws a little less attention to it.
so the 3 guards look at you guys. The 3, like Fiend, Jesse, and Derek. So what's our plan for us three?
You're walking.
Yeah, unfortunately, we really can't do anything for you.
Unless, Harvey, are you okay with these guys piloting your carriage?
They can be on it, yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah, so you guys can switch off between the three of you.
Or we can quickly find a small, similar wagon.
That
You guys can buy-
that might take us a
you guys can
little.
buy it.
That might take us a while.
That might take us a little longer.
How much
than a
time
bucket.
do we have?
Well, right now you're not sure because you're not over with the caravan. You're still over by the cart.
Okay, let's get moving to the cart.
Yeah,
and
like
we'll-
he said,
Can I
we
just
had
keep
dawn.
an eye out for him on the way?
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out while we look
If
around.
we don't, if we don't find anything, then sorry, guys.
You two make investigation or persuasion checks.
Ooh, them.
Yeah, because if they're looking for us, cart.
Nat 1.
Wow.
Doesn't matter.
I want to say a 9.
9.
No, persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion would be pretty high.
I'm more impressed by just how clean the
13.
13?
thing is now.
You're asking around and
Is there a cart around?
yeah, you're getting you ask if there's like a cart around. And there's plenty of people that are selling the carts.
Cart?
Not even remotely what you're looking for. It's like wagons that have only like one wheel. They're used to like wheelbarrows just to like push veggies and product through the rest of the streets. You haven't necessarily found a cart
Okay.
in this area. You might check again over in the north where you're meant to meet.
So that's it then.
Yeah, and eventually it takes you the better part of like especially with the cart, about an hour to make it to the north.
They left us. They're gone.
Nope, they're still there. It's because you guys didn't get your long rest, so you guys woke up at dawn.
Mhm.
So
We're there before then.
you're not there before them, but most of them are still there. They're still getting things prepared.
Not all.
You can
of them,
see
but-
Alan's there with his cart.
I got my horse right too. And all
Yeah,
the horses.
everyone got all this stuff at the
Okay.
stables.
Okay.
Because that was paid for by Harvey beforehand, and so you make your way there. You see everyone's cart is there. Mean Mead is over behind Alan's cart, and when he sees you, he gets off his cart and goes walking towards you guys.
Oh, look at you. What have you been doing all night?
I should talk a little bit real quick. I don't trust Alan in his cart. I think they might be people that I'm looking for.
Really? Well, let's go.
Yeah, so he goes with you.
We go to the back of his car.
Well, why don't we?
I'll phone you guys later to get the stuff set up.
I'm gonna do a quick check. I'll be like, you two, why don't you come with me? I'm gonna look around for a cart.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
you make an
actually
investigation.
I'm gonna look around. But I was like, you come with me, because then you can talk and work.
Alright, sure, we can come with you.
Oh, I was gonna follow him.
Okay, you guys.
You guys have to help set up the cart though. Someone has to stay.
We're talking about me and Sorcerers are there.
This is important, and I have a discreet
Those two are there.
spell.
And Gopher's there too. Gopher will help set up the cart.
Okay.
I find what we need.
as
I have a
Gopher. Give me a
21.
sheet.
Okay.
What?
Give me a sheet. I'll play for him.
Find what we need. I have a 20.
Yeah, you easily find a cart as well for the better part of. I have no idea the costs of these types of things. Maybe the equipment page will tell me. We'll find out.
Because I think there's like different ones. I would just assume like a hand cart. That's a thing.
Literally,
Hand cart's not a thing though.
literally a wheelbarrow.
I'm gonna assume
I'm
it's gonna
just
cost
strapped.
about 10 gold.
That's fine.
Because it's just a cart. It's not like you're getting a carriage or anything.
Oh yeah, Randall's the richest person here now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, technically, Ryder is.
Yeah, technically.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got like 800 gold. Anyways, make sure you mark that money in the bag of holding and not.
Yeah,
your
it's
money.
in here.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are just walking and you find your cart.
So
You
tell
you
us
three.
what,
So-
what evidence do you have saying that you?
They were asking me a lot of questions, and it was really invasive. I actually hired someone because I felt a little bit weirded out by him.
What did he ask you?
They were asking me like where I was going and where I was selling my product and just I don't know. It felt weird. It felt weird.
Do you think they're wary of you being a part of the?
I think it's because I'm talking talking to you guys a lot.
And maybe you'll spill some beans about us.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
So what did your hired person, investigator, do?
Well, he's going to be sitting on the cart with me, but like you said, he's an investigator. He's also a part of the Hoppers, so he'll essentially be listening into them. So we need to be a little bit closer. So that's why I wanted to come talk to you guys and swap places of sorts. Like I'm going to go.
Are you sure about that?
I think it'll be best because if my investigator, he's very powerful in arcane techniques, so he can listen in without being seen.
What are you going to tell the others about someone coming along with you if they ask you? Knowing
Just
that
say
they might ask you
everything that happened in Troll's Claw and everything like that, being completely alone, other than a stag to protect me. I think it'll be pretty obvious that I needed extra protection.
Okay.
Stag.
I'll tell
Stags
you,
with the cart.
I'll give you some good information then. You know they were transporting the Grand Maven, correct? Or no?
Mhm.
There's no Grand Maven, from what I saw.
Oh, what?
So
You
what?
would know this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, you say there's no Grand Maven. How do you know that she is not the Grand Maven?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying, kinda. She could be, but she couldn't be. She might just be undercover. But that,
Exactly.
I'm not sure you saw her, but that mage woman they have with them.
The one that was up on top of your cards, yeah?
Is that her? Tyler?
Yeah, that was the same
okay.
woman.
Yes, that was her. She was one night when everyone was sleeping. Everyone after we got off Troll's Keep. I was the only one awake. I found out a whole bunch of stuff, and about them, she was the only one in the car.
I have a question.
That's weird.
I'm pretty sure. Didn't you bring up that you saw the weird magic aura around her when you used detect magic?
I saw weird magic aura around.
You saw illusion magic.
Yeah.
You saw illusory magic when you did detect magic on Gopher when she was still trying the thing. She was still there, and that's when you saw like the black energy around his chest going up and like stemming up to the back of his head and his entire head. You looked around, and that's when you saw like the magic on your ring, magic items everyone else already currently had, as well as an illusory cloak, essentially just over her entire body.
Oh,
Back to us.
I guess.
Gopher.
Yeah.
Would you have brought that?
Gopher.
No. Gopher had an idea. He remembers something like
He's not
crap.
with us.
Gopher's with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing as Gopher right now.
Okay. What are you doing?
He remembers that. Oh fuck! I have that curse. Where's that cleric? Yeah, like
I'm pretty
then
sure
he forgets.
Isn't it gone?
He hasn't experienced it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well,
Gopher.
so does he go out looking for a cleric?
No, like, nah. I'll find another one next time.
Probably best.
I mean, he's also
currently not here.
I'm
So.
pretty sure he
Yeah,
also
that's what I said.
realizes we're going to Waterdeep. I have connections. I have loose connections to the church.
So, Zacharias and Rex, are you two doing anything other than just setting up?
Nope.
I'm keeping guard right now.
Okay. 3 guards are also just helping set up everything, make sure the horses are all tasseled up and prepared for travel because it's going to be another longer adventure. Luckily, not through a swamp. Ahead of you, you can also see is actual green trees, life.
I look at Sorcerers.
There's grass.
I look at Sorcerers like, should we pick up a game before we go?
Like what?
Maybe cards, more dice, maybe a board game.
I mean, we have a set of dice. Could pick up a set of cards, I guess.
I'm assuming there's a quick store I can.
Oh, there's so many stores. You can easily go find a deck of cards for a silver.
Say also
Okay.
Jackie have a set.
Yeah.
I've done that. Come back, be on guard.
Yeah, easily.
We got a deck of cards, ready to go.
Well, now there's 3.
Well,
And you also have a deck of 52 throwing cards.
So 4.
we're not playing cards with things you can cut yourself. Extreme. El Terrell strip to hold them.
All in.
All in!
Like
Anyways, so back to you two. Back to you 3.
This brings it back to my point. Would we have? Was that shared?
Yeah, that was shared information.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
was
I'm just gonna
illusion
bring up-
around.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
saw.
the one
You said that you
walking
saw
around
magic
was
over him.
illusionary.
So maybe it might be, might not be.
So-
It might just be. We don't know anything about it.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
So maybe you and
don't
private
exactly
investigator is something
count
we
them
need. Yeah.
If she has illusionary magic on her, he'll be able to see it.
We'll be able to see her true self though.
He has a way to, yes.
Okay. Secretly.
Here's
As
something.
far as I can tell, yes.
Here's something that I want to bring up.
Or as far as he did, as far as he's saying.
The head cart and everyone else is expecting our cart to be in front of yours. How do we convince them to switch us without causing suspicion to Alan?
Yeah, we need a reason why.
We need a valid reason.
Everything that happened in Troll
we-
Claw?
I'm alone, and if I'm in
He
the back
needs
of the
more
cart,
protection, yeah.
then if I'm closer into the center, then I'll be at less risk to being either left behind or attacked from behind.
So, but I'm gonna bring up. What if Alan brings up that he wants you in front of him?
He won't, because
If he
the
does,
Grand
then-
Maven needs to be in the center.
I mean, that's a good point.
Then you'll say you need to be closer to us since we're the ones who hired you, pretty in a way.
We're the ones protecting you.
Yeah, we're
That
the
would
one.
make more sense because I wouldn't have been hired by you.
Yeah, we're the ones that have said that we would help protect you since you were alone.
Yes.
All right, so we have our story in
There we go.
place.
And then Randall like lifts up
The cart.
Cart, yeah.
All right.
Starts
Hey,
walking.
let me help you so we can hurry up and get over there.
Yeah, easily it spends you guys maybe like 5 minutes to go and find this and have this conversation.
Well, I mean, I assume I move faster. I just do it myself.
I mean,
The cart that you grabbed.
How big is
for
it?
3 guys, right?
yeah, it's a pretty heavy thing. You have to probably be pretty strong and not necessarily just like fast.
That's
but,
why I'm holding it.
Yeah,
too.
Okay.
with the rest of you can easily move it and make it back there pretty easily.
Dashing all the
Hey
way.
soldiers, we have a cart for you.
Oh, good.
It's
I'm not gonna lie. We're not looking
It's a
forward
bunch
to.
of wheelbarrows
a
just
2-week
tied
walk.
together.
Yeah.
Randall just bought materials and
But
made one.
since it's your guys' cart, you're in charge of setting it up.
All right.
I'll help you.
Well, help.
Since
Fiend pulls out a hammer.
He put away.
Puts away the dice and then pulls out the hammer. That's
Jack-
also crystal.
Jacqueline also pulls out hammer. I'll help you since I've neglected your existence this entire time.
I take out a pickaxe. I can't help.
You also have a
wait.
shovel. I just remember. The only reason I remember that is because of the episode where he was trying to find a shovel to help make the bridge.
Yeah.
He goes, "Does anybody have a shovel?" So you look at Ryder, no shovel. You go to ask, "Do you have a shovel?" You look back, he has a shovel. I just
No.
remember that exact thing. It was so
I know.
funny to me. I don't know why.
Oh, for some reason.
It's what Tyler. Whenever I hang out with Quan, I give him a brief summary of our sessions. That was one of his highlights.
Alright.
It's just the.
So,
no, have a
me-
shovel? No. Anybody over here have a shovel? No.
Shut.
Alright, Mead, come with me. We're gonna go talk to Alan's cart. Tell him about what we're gonna do about switching.
Okay.
Do we have to? We have to tell the head cart too, right?
We
Or-
only have to tell the head cart. Alan's cart isn't like affected in any way by the switch in just
Okay.
the two of the
Well,
back.
I had to
two.
return something to Alan's cart anyways too. So.
Alright.
Hey, okay. Hey, Alan.
Oh yes.
I'm pretty sure I borrowed this pen from one of your men.
The quill.
The quill, yeah, the ink and quill. I forgot that one.
No. Yes. I don't remember. Just keep it.
Oh,
If it's one of ours, then big deal. We'll buy another one later on.
you look tired still.
Nope, just getting ready to get going again.
All right, well,
Come on,
Good luck for the next 2 weeks.
After being in bed for.
it will be fun traveling with everyone again, especially landlord over there.
Yeah, fun. Landlord.
Yeah, landlord.
Jesus, that entire whoa. The chair has now broken.
Oh no.
Like
Sorry,
broken.
Sorry,
The
Mom.
metal has snapped.
God dang it.
God.
I didn't even touch it. It's just
I
snapped.
sat on it.
to be fair, the metal on those is not made to be selling for 6
Oh, it's actually not the metal. The plastic. The plastic portion is ripped open.
To be fair, the plastic on those is not meant to be set on for 6 hours.
oh, sorry, it's not the plastic.
Well,
it's the
I will.
fabric.
I will now stand for the remainder of this
I mean, we have
episode.
another
chair.
Too late. I've made my decision. Anyways,
We have a chair and a blanket you can
Do
use
it.
as a vacation.
All right, so going up to the head cart, and I go up to the main guy who keeps talking to everyone.
Do you want the blanket?
Excuse me, sir. We would like to make an arrangement of cards, if it's okay with you.
You don't have to talk to us about it.
Oh, we can just do it?
As long as both parties are accepting to it, that's completely understandable.
Alright, Mead, are you okay with switching with us?
Me turns to you. I'm not the one.
We're switching spots. So,
If I switch with you, then I'm behind Shayla.
I mean, that doesn't affect it though. Well, I guess. Okay.
How am I gonna hear Alan's card from over there?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to
I
switch with
forgot.
Soul.
I forgot Shayla was in. Okay.
I
No,
forgot
he
she-
needs to switch with the one that's in front of him, Alan, because there's the 100-foot gap between those two.
So he needs to
So
switch.
you need to essentially either have the Lard Lord switch and Alan move forward, and then he go behind them.
Isn't Alan directly in front of us?
No.
Not
Alan.
anymore.
Alan switched with Chalet
Okay.
because
So she's in
Alan's
front of us.
because she's in front of you, and then he's in front of her. But there's the segmented groups of 200 feet.
That actually might work in our favor. Potentially, because she still has to drop those things.
I mean, yeah.
It might be easier for her to do that in the back.
So she needs to. He needs to switch off to Shirley.
He needs to be closer than if he. Okay, so here's how it would work. He's essentially a third party, so he would just sit behind another person by 50 feet. That's why you have 3 people in your group.
So we have to ask Alan instead.
You have to ask Alan if he can be behind them,
Okay.
because he would have a 50 person.
You mean me behind him, or
me behind Alan?
Okay.
Because there's the 200-foot gap between Alan's cart and Chalet's when you start to move.
So wait, what was the reason why we?
Because you need to talk to Alan, make sure that that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then we need a reason. Then we don't really have a reason.
Your reason from that was decided before was because he's at risk of being in the very far back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have to switch to Chalet then maybe, right?
Not,
we can-
I mean,
so we
you
can-
can if you
Yeah.
want, and she might be.
So
she
we
might,
can see him still because we were protecting him. We need to have him in sight still in a way.
I mean, that's up to you guys to try to decide.
Yeah, if you want to ask her, go
Okay,
ahead.
I'll ask Alan first. Right, let's go to Alan Mead.
I'm going to go
okay,
with them.
Okay.
Fine.
Alan.
You can see Mead's
I'm
kind
wrong.
of just got like his mouth kind of just puffed out.
I mean that was the plan, right? So.
Yeah.
Alright, so Alan. I forgot the other thing I was going to ask you about.
Oh, what?
So I'm pretty sure you met Mead here.
Oh yeah, Karn drank some of his alcohol, right?
Yes. Well, we're protecting him, but
Mhm.
honestly, due to all the poems we went through, he's in the back, and
That is pretty dangerous.
with a small cut too.
Didn't you have an altercation with some trolls at some point as well?
Yes.
I got penetrated, but I won't go into details. But
Yeah, please don't. I don't like to keep my breakfast.
so, I was wondering, since out of everyone, I can trust you the most out of the caravan, it would be okay if I can have him behind you guys.
Make a deception.
Oh, fuck.
Is that a natural one?
No.
Oh,
No, we
boy.
got 13. Okay.
You want him behind us?
Is that gonna be a problem?
I mean, no. We don't have to move, right? He just has to be behind us.
Yeah.
That should be fine.
If anything, I would have to ask Shalace cut the switch for them so we can keep an eye on him, but that's
I
all
mean,
up to
he
her.
should be fine, right, Mean? And Mean's just like, I mean, I would prefer them to be closer, but not necessarily required. It's, I mean, I've only got beer. Worst case scenarios, I just throw them overboard and I can go faster.
Or go for it.
You see
Go
what
for
I got?
dives for the fucking
Yeah.
barrels. Just, he sees the barrel just rolling towards him. It's like a soccer goalie.
No, not even. He's like, ooh.
He's in with one hand.
Got it.
Oh, stop.
saved.
We don't have enough
That's
room
his
on
only
top of the
strength.
cart.
That's
Okay,
where it
so-
comes from.
Alright, so for an agreement, then Mead would be behind your car.
Alright, that's fine with us. Doesn't bother us any.
Alright. Right, there you go, Mead. Then you move your card up. We'll ask Shalace to move on, switch on with her, because she's okay with it.
That does actually bring up a point, though. When did you want to do the meeting, by the way?
That was a good point. A lot of crazy things happened last night. We couldn't come to you. I was going to go look.
Oh, we weren't going to do it last night anyway. It's on the road is much easier, or we can just move our carts side by side.
I'll talk to Harvey about it and let him know, and then I'll come back to you when he gives an answer.
Alright, that's fine by me.
Alright. Hey. talk to you later. Mead, go for it. And then,
Alright, Mead moves his cart forwards. The person that he essentially said he hired is this individual that's got like red robes on with like a hood completely up. The hood has actually like
did he
small.
actually hire him, like pay him?
You don't know. You just see that he's there.
I know. Well,
If
I was thinking because why would he pay another why would he pay for another member of his group to help him?
I mean, you don't know.
To keep in the secrecy.
But
Okay.
to make it
keep
look
it
yeah,
real.
you can see he's got like a pale face on. He's got a little bit of some face marking tattoos that are like black that go from here and across.
That's not suspicious at
Hey,
all.
that's a Dragon Ball.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
You've seen plenty of people with black markings on. You see there all the time in the tribal camp.
It's true.
And I hated most of them.
So I
Because
go
they hated me.
I go to Chalet's cart. Chalet.
What do you want?
All your
Well,
I was. I can't. Like, my brain's melting. I can't do the female
This
accent
is
that I did.
this is a random request, but would you be willing to switch spots with us?
Why do you want to switch spots?
One of the people we're protecting, Mead, wanted to go a little closer to the middle to be safe, and it would be easier for us to keep an eye on him if we are in your spot. I'm not
He
sure how
was
you're
at
going to
the-
feel being in the back, though.
He
I
was
prefer not, if possible, because if I drop any metal objects, I don't want to get left behind.
So we're the people who pick up.
I mean, if you drop
scraps.
that object
I mean,
and
we
you
have
get left
been.
behind, you would be leaving us behind, too. Because we have to stop him.
Well, that's my point. Is if I ever drop something, then maybe you'd be ever so kind to pick it up on your quick drive. We don't have anybody else that can really grab them. We have the ones on the horses, but
Am I there?
No,
you're
you're
within
with
your
us.
sight. Yeah, you're within
we're
your
just
sight.
like a few feet away.
Yeah, they're with Chalet, so Shayla.
I mean, I see your point, but I'd really like it if we could switch spots.
Woman's dead in our other campaign. I keep getting their fucking names mixed up. And damn it.
I would really appreciate if we could switch spots. If you, we'd be so kind.
Make a persuasion check.
Fuck. 14.
No, I don't think. I think we should stay where we are. We're safer where we currently are.
Alright, then I'll have to trust you to watch over me then.
We'll do that. We have plenty of people, and if anything gets all messed up, they're on horses. They can charge forwards.
Alright, good then.
I'll send my brother forwards. He just kind of nods, leans in, gives her a whisper. He says you can put faith in him.
I trust you, buddy. Alright, thank you guys. And I head back.
That kid's
Well,
probably one of the people we
I
trust
come over-
most in this caravan.
Yeah, now we can trust most now. Actually, I can trust the Lord, honestly, in a way. This
Yeah,
is
you can see he's still there. His horse has got the normal things on.
fuck
and,
before I let him go. Win!
The forgetting bunch. I was waiting. I was like, am I gonna go for him? Am I gonna go for him? Stable's right over there.
Lynn.
They have the option to. They're in a city. Forest is right there.
Win!
Would have been a really funny escapade.
He's waiting.
Wait, Lynn, are you there? Oh, we can barely hear you.
Whoa, yeah, you are like silent. What the hell happened? Did you die?
Maybe.
We forgot the horse, Lynn. No.
Fuck.
You're too busy heisting, not enough time saving.
You destroyed
You destroyed
two
that.
innocent lives. The poor innocent shopkeeper and the poor innocent horse.
We did not destroy the poor innocent horse's life. We just didn't do anything for it.
After promising to save him.
Moving on.
Alright, so guys, I got good news and bad news.
Okay.
Well, we were able to get Mead's card up there.
Okay.
Bad news is we can't switch to Chalet, so we can't keep an eye on them. But
I don't think that's
no.
exactly
but
bad news.
have you guys seen the guy with Mead?
Which guy?
The
Shady as fuck.
yeah, the shadiest fuck guy.
Well, okay, to be fair,
You can see him from here. He's got like red hood on, and like the hood has like red ear spots up on top too.
Oh wait, did he say the guy with mead?
Yeah, the guy with me.
I thought it was completely went. He's talking about it.
Okay, so
Oh no.
That's like
He looks like
who's
someone-
this character I missed?
he looks like
this
he
shady guy.
part of the hovers, then don't know.
Well, we can't really necessarily judge people by their looks. I point at both Jordan and Zacchaeus, who are still wearing masks. Ryder and Zacchaeus, who are still wearing masks.
I look at
I
Jinx.
have at least have a pretty face.
Can we at least point out we thought Alan was trustworthy, and now he's probably the one we trust the least?
What were you gonna say, Rex?
I look at Jinx and I ask Jinx, "Are you in the Harpers too, right?"
Yeah.
He asked for. He has the same badge as you.
We're supposed to be secretive.
Yeah, you could have been secretive.
We saw proof.
You saw proof.
I was with you.
He's asking about the new one.
Remember when you were
He's talking. He's not
We're not
talking
talking
about
about me.
He's not talking about me. He's
No.
talking about the other
The
dude.
new guy.
Oh,
The guy
new
you're
guy? No,
calling
we didn't-
suspicious.
He, from just looking at him, I'm gonna be a super hypocrite right now. He doesn't necessarily look like a person who would just show that. He looks to be, with the robes he's wearing, a little higher, possibly. That also might just be a guise. I have no idea. I could go ask.
Well, it leaves less suspicion for
But I
Ryder.
would much rather do that when there is distance between everyone else, so that
Speaking of which, carts start to move pretty quickly.
Horsey, let's go. Let's ride.
And your adventure on Tradeway has now actually begun.
oh, I forgot about thief thing.
Thieves'
whatever it's
Way,
called.
which is,
Oh, we did not study about that at all. No.
What?
We're going on Thieves' Way.
Well, you're not on Thieves'
We're
Way yet. You're on Tradeway. Yeah, there's
I was
you were Randall was too focused on piloting the cart before.
So no.
Essentially, they on Tradesway, it's much more heavily guarded by a lot of just civilian guards from both Waterdeep and the Drag Knights. But at the same time, there is a segment where the trees get very thick, and you can't see very far beyond them. On this area alone is generally where thieves tend to try to ambush anybody. Because of the fact that this entire path is called Trade's Way,
Since
it's gonna give.
Since they bring this up, can I roll different knowledge?
Yeah, go ahead and roll intelligence check.
Oh, there goes my rumors.
Yeah, no, Thieves' Way, you're actually thinking more of how to spell the word thief.
I'm like,
It's difficult. You're like, is it EI or is it IE?
it was familiar. I know it's somewhere around.
Yeah, it's somewhere. It's somewhere on the road.
It's on the road.
Are you supposed to have the highest intelligence?
No, God, no.
None of you are
That's
smart.
my next character.
None of us are strong or smart.
None of you. Yeah, you're all real quick.
That's
And smart.
that's the
and very
next-
persuasive.
that's my next character.
Yeah,
from the
that's
Church
a
of
big
Bahamut.
problem. I mean, the strongest person has a 14 strength as a barbarian. He's not very good still. I think Zacchaeus has an intelligence of 8, so.
Sarah, where are you?
Hey Tyler.
What?
I forgot, can you tell me everything we got again?
Did you not write it down?
I think I wrote everything, but I don't want to.
Boots, goggles.
Okay, potion of climbing.
Yep.
7 potions of basic.
Yep, 7 basic
3
potions.
greater.
Yep,
The boots.
Yep.
2 daggers.
yep, 2
A
plus 1
rapier,
daggers.
the
Plus one rapier.
goggles.
Goggles.
And the mace.
And the basic
Anything
dagger.
else?
Did you mark the money, so. Yeah,
Yes.
that's everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you
Yep,
Fun will happen.
Oh, while we're moving forward, I look at Ryder. So where's the girls?
They didn't seem to follow you.
I guess they found their way. Suspicious.
What? Why are you looking at me?
Now I'm looking at everyone.
As you're leaving, as well, you can see 2 female individuals attempting to sprint after you.
I actually completely forgot that they existed.
DM might have also completely forgotten.
I'm the only one who wasn't here for it.
I turned around with my horse. I go over.
I don't have
I
like one.
totally forgot they existed, and I even reminded myself too. But I wrote a fucking note down. I was like, if they forget, then they're gonna have to show up.
No, this.
God.
As soon as you say it, stay. I'm waiting. He's just like, where's the girls?
Oh yeah, the meter said, "Oh, where's the stash?"
All right, no, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I got it. Okay. So they sprint up, and you both kind of just slow down, grab them, and they help. You're completely winded. We overslept.
That
What was that alarm or something completely woke us up. We couldn't go back to sleep. It was so loud.
I explained to him what happened.
Truthfully.
I was honestly thinking it was you guys since you weren't here, but
We wouldn't steal from them. How would we even... The best I can do is this dagger. I don't have any magic.
well,
I got a headache.
okay, hang on, we'll get you to the caravan. Here, guys, you guys want to put them on the cart to rest a little bit for running?
I'm driving.
I'm saying
Go for sitting next to you.
I'm on top of the cart.
Why are you on top now? You're in
Rex,
the-
help
I
them
don't
up.
have a horse.
Rex, help them up to the cart.
Man.
Yeah, he's thinking, why aren't you inside?
So you get him on top of the car. There's plenty of space up there.
Okay.
I think it's. I don't know. I think Harvey wants to be by himself. I think
No,
he likes
no.
it.
Okay.
Nobody went into the room. It's fine.
Okay. We're
So
good.
Now you're all fully good to go at traveling.
Can we put
where's-
Gopher in there?
I want to be inside the car.
I mean,
And go inside.
Gopher cannot go inside the car. Harvey doesn't allow him to.
Okay.
It's only you two.
Yeah, Harvey only allows you two to stay in there with him.
So since you're driving, we'll put Calvin
Since-
Rex.
Well,
I knock on the door. Hey Harvey, there's not much room up here. Can I just be in with you for a bit?
If you want to, that's fine by me.
Okay, there you go.
Wow.
I'd appreciate the car,
Company.
but at the same time, we're on a lot safer road now, so I'm a little bit.
What are you? Are you on the
Calmer.
cart too then?
I'm on a horse.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll be inside.
Okay.
So make
I'm gonna
way.
calm her.
Yeah, he opens the
Yeah, I have
door.
a horse too.
It's also
Like the rest
interesting.
of
He doesn't have the doors
I have
locked
a
as
cart.
much. Like you hear him unlocking things, but he only has like a few locks on there. He doesn't actually have the bar down or anything like that.
He's reforming.
It's almost like he has, character progression.
Come back here with me.
So,
Okay.
Harvey, you
So,
feel a little safer. That's why you lock less of the lock.
Yeah, it's. I think that you guys are more than capable of anything, and
yeah, I have the bag.
they might have been a bit excessive of me. And
Right,
All the actions you
I'm.
did.
I'm sorry that I pushed you out before. It was uncalled for and not professional on my stature.
He did smother you.
Max.
For my well-being, though. I may have overextended what was being said, but regardless, I extend my apology to you.
I'll accept your apologies.
Glad that we can continue to work together, and thank you for your
Having a freaking moment.
So are you gonna hug him and say?
so while they're having sex,
So, I'm not sure if you saw this.
I'm kidding.
I was doing this while they were talking.
No, I wasn't paying any attention to what.
I just gave him some stuff. I gave him the mace.
Okay.
And we drove back. I gave him the mace and 150 gold.
Okay.
So here's a good point.
So how are you hiding the mace?
Can it not fit in my?
Oh.
No?
You can't hide big weapons.
Oh, okay.
You can only hide like daggers.
Oh, I quickly figure out that I can't put
Yeah,
it.
you're
in-
trying to
give
put
back
it like hidden. You put it initially like in your robe. You could easily see it. Like the eyes themselves are like reflecting.
Yeah,
light.
yeah.
Alright, I'll just give it to you now. Alright.
It requires attunement.
It does require two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And as such, you
How
need
long
to
does
be
it take
holding
to tune
it.
again?
Short rest, and it needs to be in your possession. If you lose possession of it for a certain amount of time, you lose the attunement to it.
Then when you keep watch, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Okay. And I will.
If I keep watch.
Is it raining?
It was raining earlier.
It was
Alright, so-
the shit stop.
okay.
Anyways,
Asparagus, you're on top of the cart, right?
Yep.
Asparagus,
So,
here.
what?
I give him
what
150
is
gold.
it?
Oh, hands of
What?
150 gold.
You're driving.
Yeah, I wanted to. You're doing it on the back of the cart.
You just saying, hey, asparagus. He's like, oh, just some minor shit.
God damn it! Just shut up. I just want to drive peacefully.
Oh,
I snap an Eldritch Blast around.
Just
lightly.
shooting up, just a fire right in the air. Fucking shut up!
Current, so it just
150.
right past his head.
Just melt some ground.
It wouldn't melt anything.
It would explode. Anyways,
It's
So-
more like kinetic force.
traveling once again. After a few hours, immediate boredom again. Except it's a lot more pleasant because you're actually hearing animals. There's creatures.
Spy with
Besides
my
a
little
stag.
eye.
You can play I Spy.
Oh my
There
god.
are creatures that aren't
I'm
just a
inside the
stag.
cart. And Zacchaeus is
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey Tyler.
Randall's just taking
What-
in the
what were
nature
you
as he
saying, Rex?
drives.
oh my god. I'm in the cart. Zacchaeus is top of the cart. We can't play a game.
You can play through like talking. What do you see? I can't see what you see.
I spy something green.
I can't see
Is
it.
it Harvey?
Is it the residue ration in the corner?
She missed a spot.
I smell something rancid. Is it hard? Not again.
I'm not joking around about me. Continue
Yeah.
on. Where you
Okay.
What were you saying?
Nothing. I just decided to leave in the bag.
Okay.
Let's see. That's really it. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can have one of these. A potion.
Okay.
Hey Randall, I got some potions. Do you want one?
You would have no reason to doubt.
I mean, I question, where did you get these?
I bought it for a lot of silver. I'm almost out of silver.
Okay.
But the guy was making a good deal. He was like, "Oh, I'm buying it for 50 silver. Selling it for 50 silver." And I was
Buying
like,
it.
"Shut up."
Make a deception check. Because he sold that for 5 gold.
Yeah, I know.
That is less than like 10% of like the actual cost of it.
26.
Like to make it, it's 25 gold. Yeah, there's no way you beat 26.
I mean, his.
You get a plus 10 to invest to insight.
I got a 16.
Yeah, he's got a 26 total.
He also
There's
had
no way
16.
you have a plus 10 like you have a plus 4 to wisdom.
No.
Yeah, there's no way.
I know it's only.
Close, because you have like plus
Oh.
6 to it.
No.
Honestly, I'm only giving it
it's
to
a
you.
plus 0.
No.
I'm only.
Oh.
Oh.
What the fuck is your what's your insight?
3.
Oh, your insight's plus 3. Oh, you're just proficient
So
in it.
I'm yeah.
Okay.
I'm only giving it to you because I don't trust it myself.
Is it a
Okay.
greater potion or just a potion?
Regular, minor.
Minor potion healing.
Oh, you might give it to the people who was always fighting up front.
No.
Man,
If
it's
anyone,
fighting up
I'm
front.
gonna give it to the people who put up the heist.
Oh.
Or did you give me a potion of minor healing?
Yeah, well, I can't make it look too suspicious yet.
That's okay.
Anyways,
Anyways,
so
I mean, I am a
asparagus.
paladin,
Here's one for you too.
Thank you.
minor potion healing. Make sure you're marking those.
Yeah.
So if anybody else wanted to do anything, this is the time. Unless we're just in a fast forward time.
Do I need to do anything with
Oh,
the other cards?
Jacqueline, or acquire my staff back.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had that. Here you go.
Thanks.
I can't do anything. It's inside a cart.
Yeah, unless you want to play dice with Harvey.
What?
He has dice. I have a deck of cards.
If you want to play cards with Harvey,
Oh.
that's your option.
I will say, like, it did cross my mind a little bit that she might still be cross at him. She got over it.
She got
After being yelled at by Corella, she's like, I'm as bad as he is. Damn
And
it.
after he confessed his love for you.
That was the thing to get her to look away from him doing the heist.
Is this what kind of potion?
Extra shit was...
Minor.
minor potion healing. So 2d4 plus 2.
I'm trying to find it.
I can't think of anything I want to do.
It might just be called potion of healing. It might not be called minor.
Wait, how
Okay.
many decks you got?
Huh?
2?
I mean, what?
Did you say dex?
I said daggers.
2d4
I got
plus 2.
But
2d4
you won't
plus
you
2,
won't
yeah,
follow the
it's
heist, so...
I know. I just want to know how many you
Yep,
got.
he got 2 of them.
Just like you. Obsidian thing. I could be just like you.
They're obsidian
Plus-
daggers.
yeah.
Obsidian plus 1 daggers, and then obsidian plus 1 rapier.
I also just thought about this. I didn't pull out, like, say it to you, but I'm like, probably not a great idea to pull out your rapier yet.
I know.
A white
Yeah,
rapier
yeah.
for a black
No,
one
no,
just
no, no.
randomly
No,
wouldn't
I'm
look.
fine.
I saw the dark side.
I don't know then. I don't know where you get. I don't know where
I
you
mean,
got
we've
those.
looted enough stuff that I probably
Yeah,
got it.
probably. Oh, the assassins. The assassins had 2 potions of healing on them, and you took everything that the assassins had.
Oh yeah, we never really
Then
got
how
the
do I
money
not have
from him.
3?
No, they had 2.
Yeah, I have 2 now, getting the one from him.
Oh, maybe they only have 1. I don't remember. Regardless, you have 2 potions of healing now. It doesn't matter.
I forgot Randall
Don't
never-
question.
Randall
I'm
never
more
gave us
worried I'm
the.
supposed to have 3.
No, I don't think you have 3.
He never gave us the money that we
Nope.
got from that. I forgot
Nope.
that.
No, none of you guys looked in their bodies. Anyways,
Fast forward then.
yes. If anybody else wanted to do anything, then time will just pass on. Hours turned into hours, and
Oh.
suddenly it's now night again.
Let's assume that Gopher, with the leftover money, he used the one goes by alcohol, filled his water skin.
Oh, he filled that like immediately.
Oh,
He
yeah,
filled
did.
that immediately when
I
he got
regret
back to
that,
you. He's
yeah.
like, how much to fill this? I'm like, a few silver.
Okay.
Fill this liquor skin again.
Well, he still had 7
Alright.
glasses from gold, right?
Yeah.
Or something? So just...
He chugged those.
Oh.
Alright.
Over the course of that night, he chugged them.
He almost fell asleep at the bar.
Yeah, he almost was the other
joined-
dude.
Yeah, he almost...
They almost were spooning on the table.
The counter.
Honeysuckle me in.
Okay, if no one's gonna do everything else, though.
Nighttime hits, and it's It's
Hey,
a
you gotta
normal
talk to
night
Harvey,
now.
by the way?
What?
About the meeting?
Oh, yeah. I should talk to Harvey about. Yeah, totally forgot again. Harvey,
What? Yeah.
you want? When do you want to have that meeting with the Grand Maven?
Oh, right. I completely forgotten about that. I don't know. What suits your fancy for it?
I mean, you're the boss.
I mean, sooner the better if it's possible.
Alright, I'll go ask Alan right now. Alright, hey Jackal, hold on to my bag.
Okay.
I go over.
Okay. And you just trot on over. Just.
Alan!
Hmm?
I honestly, I totally forgot to ask him, but I just did.
Oh, what do you need?
He said whenever your Grand Maven's free.
For
The
right,
meeting, yes.
right, the meeting.
Everyone forgot.
I'll ask her, and if she says yes, then we're good to go.
Alright, I'll ask you in the morning then. How about that?
Well, we should probably do it when we stop. It'll be easier.
Oh, when are we stopping? The next night?
I mean, you haven't stopped yet.
Oh, we haven't stopped. Oh, I thought we did. Okay.
No. We're
Okay.
still going for a little bit, and then you'll stop.
Okay.
soon.
Alright, I'm gonna pull back the meats card now. Alright, thanks, Alan.
Okay, so you pull back the means card.
Did you find out anything?
Looks over to the dude. I haven't seen anything suspicious.
Oh, he's about to go talk to.
Look to the mirror.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper. He's about to go talk to the Maven about me.
Make a general perception check as well.
Oh, okay.
You've been followed by 5 different people.
16.
Okay. You've already seen the black markings across his chin or his cheek that goes down. You can also see those other markings on it. He has like a bald head, and there's markings that are on just at the cusp of the top of the hood. They go backwards.
Intelligence.
Okay, go ahead and make a. This will be a history check.
Oh, okay. 5.
No idea who he is.
Okay.
Or what the markings could
No, he's
possibly
rule.
be. No, that's
That's
a 1. That's when your mind literally
I'm
like
gonna
a
keep
cog
it,
snaps.
okay, I'm just gonna keep in mind what he looks like and
Okay.
bring it to the group later. Okay. Alright, we're about to talk about having a meeting. He's about to talk about having a meeting with us, so if you find anything, let us know.
And leans over to me. I'll say what I can.
Alright. I head back. Alright guys. I got a good look at Mead's little bodyguard guy, and I explained to him what he looks like. I don't.
He's got black markings that go cusp out towards the top of his head, kind of like.
Any of us make a history check?
Yeah, you can make a history check if you want.
Tyler,
What?
I got 19.
19.
Give me a second. I think I actually have something in history.
And then did you make one too?
I could.
Nope, I got a 6.
Oh, my God.
6.
Alright.
Whatever.
What does Calvin remember? What does Rex remember?
What's 19 based off? Wisdom?
Yeah, it's
Intelligence. So it's probably 19.
It's just 19.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
8.
Man, you guys are real smart. Zakaris, what'd you roll?
Nat 1.
Man, you guys are real smart. A lot of you just kind of like look at him like, what the fuck those markings mean?
I was like,
And
I don't remember anything.
in hindsight, you would have no idea because you're inside the cart.
That's true.
That's very
So
true.
I should be like.
You shouldn't have technically even rolled because you probably weren't a part
You
of the
said
conversation.
like.
I completely forgot that you were
Oh,
inside the
shit.
cart.
So, no one knows? Okay.
Did you roll for Gopher?
Go for it.
Excellent point.
I'm
You
a-
roll for Gopher. Roll with his almighty wisdom and history.
History
Is that a 1?
No, 18.
Is that really an 18? Holy shit. I cannot see that dice.
It's 18.
Wow. You showed it point blank to me. I still couldn't read it.
So what
I
did you?
hate that.
Okay, let's go for now.
Oh. 19. He has
He's
a
a
plus
+1 to
one.
He's the
intelligence.
smartest one in our group. The drunkard.
What is? He has a +1 in intelligence.
He
Oh,
builds
yeah.
his character to have only like positives, like no
Yeah,
negative
he did.
numbers. Okay.
That's like all beginners, so just try to make sure you get positive stuff.
I resent that.
those.
From one of my sailor days.
Well, less of that. Something my father once told me was there's this nation called
Call it the dragon.
well, no, they're a part of it's their. I guess you could call them Thians. They're like a group of individuals that essentially had to leave their country because of mage that turned all living matter into undead. So they had to flee, and a lot of them were what other nations called Red Wizards. They're very powerful spellcasters.
Do I have to roll to have any knowledge of this?
No, because you don't remember it before.
Well,
The thing is that they're mainly a part of the Sea of Swords coast, so
So yes, helpless. pretty much.
so being around
How did
here
I
would
forget
make
about
sense.
them?
Alright. So
I'm just going. How did I forget about that?
Yeah, you read too
I
many
rem-
things.
I remember when that report came through.
Yeah, now you do.
It was awful.
alright, so
Yeah, they're really they're from what his father
I
had
actually
said.
threw up reading that report.
They're not very trusted and very disliked amongst a lot of other nations.
So
Sounds like us.
Yeah, they're known for wearing their red hoods with wool caps that have ears jutted up through the top.
you know what that reminds me of now?
He's on our side. He's good.
Our old coworker with the headphones.
Oh no. Worse.
Oh,
Worse.
Resident Evil 4 when you're in the in
yeah.
that castle.
Yeah.
Morning STD. Morning.
That's funny.
God, I hated
Those are
fighting
weird.
them.
Those are weird dudes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all he knows from it.
So
Their tattoos were meant to essentially tell you were a part of the Red Wizards covenant of the
So-
Lions.
from what you said, can we believe them? Trust them?
I mean,
I have
man,
no reason not.
Oh, no.
they're cool with me.
They're cool with me.
Okay.
As he pull out a pouch.
Yeah, as Gover uncorks his liquor skin and just takes a swig.
Yeah, I mean,
I have no reason to.
What are they called again?
Thians.
How you spell that?
THAYANS.
Well, the same way in Final Fantasy,
once or twice
Defiance.
with the church.
Yeah, you probably got a few reports of them. Probably just don't remember them. Not necessarily memorable.
Yeah, they've probably helped us out a few times.
Oh yeah, I got my bag back.
Yeah. They've definitely not helped you out.
It's not that one.
Not
Alright,
some branch of them.
Maybe.
so that's it then?
As far as you don't know. Yeah, that's all he knows.
Alright, that's it then. Then let's fast forward until we stop.
Yeah, after some time, Alan's cart essentially slowed down to the point where he began to like kind of pass him, and then they all started to slow down. And the cart veers closer and closer to you guys, and then the rest of the cart stop. Essentially, they start preparing for night.
Alright, what's the last up for night? Who has first watch?
Well, as we have in the meeting, Alan's like literally.
Oh, is it ready? Is it ready now? Are we doing it now?
She said that she is prepared and
What do you?
prepared to go.
So you want to have our carts next to each other to have the?
That's why we slowed down, because you said that Harvey was probably not going to be able to leave his cart, and Grand Maven's clearly not going to leave hers.
Alright, of course. Let's do
Do
that
I
then.
hear this?
Yeah, you can hear this now.
Harvey, you good with that?
There's a few moments of waiting, and yeah, I think
So- I'm trying to picture this right now.
think of how I'm going to be talking.
Are we still
The carts?
moving?
No, the carts have stopped. They
Okay.
have come to a slow stop to where the carts can be pretty much right next to each other, with a small gap in between.
I look at Harvey. Don't worry, I'm here.
We're all here.
We'll be
Well, we're gonna be standing a bit of ways back. That's what
Yes.
we agreed on before.
But
We'll stay far enough back, and he'll stay far enough back too.
I'm trying to stay quiet as possible. That's
Okay.
what I said.
that's fine. We'll do that then. Alright, move the cart up.
Yeah.
You think you guys were right next to each other, right?
Yep, they're right next to each other. Good, they don't notice it.
So do you have someone staying by the door too, or no?
Do I have to roll stealth?
Yeah, just roll a stealth check. Yeah, just roll a stealth check. You're probably good, but just in case.
Should we have someone next to the door for each of us?
I think that's best if we just, both of us stay away.
And have them talk themselves.
Have them talk silently. We won't hear any of their conversation, and
Okay.
let their conversation happen.
Alright.
I'm gonna.
I'm going to walk up to Jason.
7 plus
Send
Same
message.
here.
7 plus what?
18.
7 plus 18.
Send message to Harvey, keep in contact with her about this, what they're talking about, just in case.
So what are you
Try to
doing?
relay
I t-
between
I-
Harvey and.
I told him to message
Yeah.
Harvey
Okay.
with message to tell him like what's going on with like if anything happens, talk to her and what they're talking about. Just
Okay.
in case. It was happens.
Is that what you do? You send them a message and
I just,
I'm gonna add in on
Let him talk.
Denise.
I'll just keep periodically asking Harvey how it's going.
okay. Because I was gonna say, because message doesn't work where he sends a message, there's time in between. You have 6 seconds to reply.
Yeah.
Basically, like that's all the message is.
Yeah.
Done.
Alright.
So
I'll stay at least 10 feet away from the car.
let's step a little bit further away. Okay. Just because I don't want people accidentally seeing her. She is meant to stay hidden. Even
How
doing
about
this. is
if I
difficult.
turn my back?
That can work fine.
Alright.
I'll do the same.
Okay.
I gotta.
They stay 10 feet away as well with their backs turned.
I'm gonna keep an eye on all.
That's yeah.
Especially focusing for thieves' can't.
So where is everyone right now? Zacchaeus, where are you?
I am with the cart still.
You can't be with the car, remember?
Yeah. Okay. So if you're on top of the cart, there, Alan will just look up.
Get the fuck off.
Yeah. Let's all just separate away. Let them talk, and then we'll get back.
Do you want to take the ladies with you?
The what?
You're not there.
Oh, that's true.
If you want to stay silent, you can't talk.
Okay, I'll stay silent.
Go for it. We try to keep an eye on them like fence for thieves' can't.
I got you.
So, Alan, how long do you think this is gonna talk?
Me
This
and
talk's
Luke
gonna
on
be.
once.
Well, once
How will you know when they're done talking?
I had a feeling I
that's a
would
good point.
just keep everyone.
I think
That's why I'm saying someone should at least be by the door, but well,
okay. Then I'll stay by the door then.
I have this too. I can't leave our guy over there either. I'll keep my eyes shut if she opens the door. Just maybe if she comes out, tell her to warn us. Then I'll look away. I promise I won't look. Yeah, my word.
Are you gonna try to look? You're not.
I'm being truthful.
Okay. Make a persuasion check then. It's deciding whether it's persuasion or deception.
16.
Alright, yeah, you're good. Alright, fine.
Also-
us two will stay close.
Also, here, Jackal. I gave him my rapier.
Your normal one.
Yep.
You
And
gotta
then
specify that.
I give him my bags too.
Okay.
No weapons on me.
Well, that's very honest
I
of
don't know
you.
what to do with this.
You're just holding stuff now.
Alright. Alright, Harvey, just tell us when you guys are done talking.
Yeah. Also, just so you know, keeping track of full moons, this is a full moon night. Because a full moon is once every month and a half.
Yeah.
So.
This is also my 7th night, so after that my thing comes back.
Oh, there you go. Everyone's getting bonuses for extreme prolonged amounts of time.
I will be
Should I
leaving-
roll?
Wait, can I get to potion of greater healing in one night?
After,
Yeah.
Okay.
It turns into a potion of.
It's currently empty.
No, it's currently refilled as a normal potion.
Yeah, because you had one night's rest already.
But don't I have to leave it out?
You had it had gotten one beforehand. Like once you had exited Troll's Claw, there was a night of stay there.
Oh.
and that's when it refilled because it had direct moonlight.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So, anyways, they talk.
So yeah, everyone's staying away from the cart
Except for me and Alan.
except for you and Alan.
Perception.
Yeah, make perception checks for anybody who wants to.
'Cause, yeah, I'm keeping
I'm
an eye
just
out
listening
for
in.
thieves.
Should I do it? Even though.
You're not gonna need a perception check
Okay.
because
You're in the car.
yeah,
Just
you're
don't
not gonna
say,
be able
don't
to.
say everyone.
Well, everyone else, never mind. You know what I mean. 'Cause, I mean,
13.
13. Okay, Zakaris, if you rolled
19.
Oh,
I
what about
roll-
Gopher?
Yeah.
I'm too busy focusing on.
Gopher's got a big modifier to his.
Actually,
Not when he rolled a natural one though.
I will.
I look, he's drinking and
Oh, I,
just
well,
shut.
let me roll for
Okay,
it.
what's
What are
it
you
look
rolling
at
for it?
I already rolled.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point. What are you gonna roll?
Okay, so
I
what
rolled
happens?
19.
There's enough of people that would catch this anyways. Okay. So there's a brief moment of pause, and you hear a female's voice speak out. Is this Harvey? Harvey Days? Yes, ma'am. Yes, this is Harvey.
I'm going to take the recognize. Do I recognize the voice, right? Or no?
You recognize it, yes.
Okay.
It's the voice that you had heard before.
Oh, yeah, when I was at the door.
Yes. And yeah, they're trying to think of what they would say. There's a moment of silence after the talk, and the woman speaks out. So, exactly what was the purpose of this meeting? And Harvey questions it for a brief moment. You can hear all of this.
I know.
Is basically there's confusion on why they were meeting.
I guess I don't know if Harvey remembers it.
I thought you
But-
wanted to have a meeting for them to have an alliance, no?
Oh,
As a DM, I was like, what the fuck was the purpose of this?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was having an alliance.
Oh, you-
No, I don't remember that at all.
yeah, Harvey came to us. So
That's
more
right.
than a lot.
People who are listening to this is our DM.
Look, there's a lot going on, and this has been
Yeah.
3 months ago was when we talked about this.
Yeah.
Very true.
And plus other events occurred.
Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
but okay, so we'll redact that. We will redact what was said. So if I'm understanding, you wanted to make an alliance of sorts of political gain for each of us. And Harvey's like, yes, ma'am. That we greatly appreciate it. That you are a person of high power and grace, and definitely someone that I would love to get to know better, both for our own political gain and safety for both of us. I know that you yourself don't want to be seen and can't be seen by others and everything of the sort. So I'm in a similar boat currently. Why is it that you're trying not to stay hidden? If you are such a political figure, if I'm understanding, I'm the only one that should be trying to hide. Oh well, the thing is that it's my family. I have a very large will, and I'm trying to stay hidden from being attacked and will stolen. Oh, well, hopefully they can stay hidden from you and you are staying safe. They keep going on and off, basically talking about staying hidden from each other.
Grand Maven, if you don't mind me asking,
I thought that this was just a meeting between us two. I didn't realize that others would be here, Alan. Sorry, ma'am, it's all that, it's the only way that they'd let it happen.
we have to. He's a hired employer, and I must make sure he's safe. And if I can't trust, I trust you guys, but I still can't trust having Alan up by himself with our employer.
Wow. Couldn't have
So-
watched that.
I know. I'm trying to be formal, but it's not working.
Okay,
Why did you
So-
even talk?
now here's the thing that's important.
I'm gonna shake my head a little bit.
A plan was established amongst yourselves, not with Harvey. Sorry, Grand Maven, that my personal guard is also currently sitting beside me. Can't stop it now.
Anyways,
And, so there's actually 2 individuals. And at that point, Alan says, "Wait. So you had somebody sitting inside the cart with him?"
oh, we did. I completely forgot.
I'm still trying to send a message to. This whole time I've been periodically saying.
Yeah,
like,
you've
how's it
been
going?
getting insight on what's been happening. But
So
you
I
guys made
tried-
a plan amongst yourselves of the plan had completely gotten thrown out the window because your plan was to pretend to be Harvey,
Yeah, that's true.
and that was thrown out the window. And then you didn't convey any of this to Harvey 'cause that entire night he was asleep.
I'm not gonna lie. Randall completely forgot right.
This is a night of forgetting. But
you see, you literally him
Was
go.
was
Fuck, he's
even part of
still
that?
in there?
he was asleep. He was not a part
No,
of that.
was my character part of that or no?
No.
No.
Yeah, so I'm not
No.
even part of that.
So then why are you trying to stay hidden?
We're just trying to say hidden to be safe. Oh,
Yeah,
but I didn't expect this.
I think he
happens.
just
What a
Dear.
misrolled.
deer in headlight moment.
I'm gonna
I think at this point.
So I just okay. I'll continue then. I forgot we had his personal guard in there to watch over him at all times. He has 2 of them. One is the one who's
How did I forget about him? You just hear in the background.
we have one piloting the our carriage, and we have the one on the inside at all times. And we honestly kind of forget about him.
Can I send a message to Alan?
Yeah, you can send a message.
I will send a message to Alan because do I know what's going on, what's being said?
Oh, you can hear it. You're only like 15
Okay,
feet away.
Good. Yeah.
It's also
Awesome.
night. So.
I will send a message to Alan being like, Harvey doesn't feel safe unless there is someone one of his personal guards in the cart at all times. He does not want to meet with anyone. He does not want to move. He doesn't want to do anything. He's paranoid, and he would be completely worthless without someone in there. Our guy was trying to stay as stealthy as possible to not get in the way. I don't know why Ryder spoke, but please ignore it.
Well, I think at this point the entire meeting has to be called off.
Yeah.
If there's too many possibilities right now for her to be
I'm still in
continuing
the
this.
background going, how did
Can I at least get my question answered first?
And what question would that be?
Why have an alliance with Harvey?
It's what she wanted. Well,
Um,
you brought it up to us.
Yes, that's true, but why Harvey? Honestly.
The female voice on the inside. Well, we're political individuals. Me especially, I have to stay hidden from everyone else. Having figureheads that can take my place for me is always a benefit. Having further allies that can take more of my positions or send my regards is beneficial to me. Without that, then I'm just a voice that nobody can be heard or nobody can hear. The
But-
more individuals, the better it is for me.
Why ask Harvey when there's the Lord up there, the very high political one?
He's a part of the market district, and I don't want to associate with them.
You know who Harvey Days is, correct?
Yes, he's a political figure.
Part of the market. Am I wrong?
Is he a part of the market? That was never told to me.
Harvey,
Yes, ma'am. I'm a political figure of the market district, and at that moment she just goes, "Alan, we're moving," and Alan shrugs his shoulders and bucks the horses, and the cart separates.
That was totally mentioned to Alan.
Alan didn't mention it to her though.
yeah. Well, sorry, Harvey, we lost our chance.
Makes sense. It was a fool's errand, I suppose. But
Maybe now we can try to make an alliance with the Lard Lord.
Make an insight check, Rex. Rex, make an insight check.
On what?
Just make an insight check.
I'm just trying to see if
Your
we can
god is
insiders.
telling you to do
You
something.
are being instructed to roll a die.
If we don't in 3 seconds, you die.
Well, I fucked that up a bit.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
I want to know why they have the line. Why are the lines with Hubby though? Right?
What? If you were a person in power, why would you not try to surround yourself with as many trusted people as possible?
He's not.
But why ask everyone but why ask Hubby instead?
All right, hold on. He's not. He's not trying to hide anything, but you can see that Harvey's thinking about something, and you're thinking and thinking. You can see he's just thinking constantly. That doesn't seem right to me. It was.
Can I hear him whispering or no?
No, he's just talking
okay.
to Rex.
Okay.
Harvey,
Let's move the cord, guys.
you okay?
It just didn't seem natural to me. It was.
Wait. What do you mean?
I'll just continue. Grand Maven is a political figure who stays hidden because it's more of a name. It's an unbiased opinion and an unbiased viewpoint from someone who you can't see. She's never added into or brought up into like investigations or brought up in the court systems. It's just she gets informed and she puts in her 2 cents.
What do you mean?
She's been a part of the Market Guild before. I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, let's take it back a minute. I can tell that you're thinking a lot and rushing with those thoughts. So let me help you with this. Let's back up a bit.
Okay.
And explain this once more. Slowly, we take this one step at a time.
Grand Maven has worked with the Market Guild before. She is never brought to the courts, but is rather given the circumstance and given a detailed analysis of the circumstance where she puts in her 2 cents. He basically says the exact same thing, except slower.
So what do you mean not bringing it to court?
Well, she's a figurehead. She is just a name. So nobody actually sees her. Nobody ever really ever brings her out.
So this whole time, you as a figurehead, as the market.
I know for a fact she's talked to the market district before. I don't know, maybe something happened where she was from or in the recent upcomings.
But as a figurehead, shouldn't you as well?
I've never seen her.
Never seen her?
I've never seen her, no, sir. They, like I said, a lot of people don't actually ever see her. They only ever hear from her.
And what do you mean just a figurehead? Or
Tyler,
a title?
Yeah.
Can I explain it?
Yeah, it's not, a figurehead's a term. It's not like,
I'm about to say it's like a title.
Basically, the Grand Maven is more of an idea than an actual person, but a person in an area would be used more as a
Title?
as an example.
Yeah.
like say the Pope, for instance.
Oh,
No,
It's
okay,
a
so,
figurehead.
but he shows himself. It's more like Jesus.
Yeah, it's more like a god. You
Kind
I
of.
guess that's true.
That's the best way to put
It's
it.
up to interpretation.
It's just the name that's going on, that what they can do, but you never actually know.
In which part of this make you think a lot?
The part about the market district, she says that she does not affiliate herself to him, and yet she clearly has, at least from what I remember.
Before she had, but she said she hasn't.
That's why I'm confused and thinking about it.
Harvey, I think this is for this insight. I think you should stay quiet for a bit for now.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think she'll be talking to me anytime soon anymore.
Hey Harvey.
I think this be a little more
Well,
Throwing
interesting.
things up.
Hey,
I
Harvey.
was spinning in my finger.
Hey Harvey. I'll be honest with you, I think it was a good thing that we didn't form an alliance with them.
Can they still hear him?
No, they moved forwards back into the
Yeah.
formation, and then people are just setting up for sleeping now.
Okay.
I think it's a good thing. I don't fully trust them. In a way.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. It's
But you know,
disturbing to me.
Just sleep on it.
I'm gonna
You'll be
come.
okay.
I want to go in.
for another question, you know about the Lard Lord. Am I saying his name right?
Lord, yes.
He is
Not
one.
his real name, but yeah.
You know he's one of the market.
Yes.
He-
The Lord is a part of the market district. I know that's a fact. I've actually conversed with him several times before.
Was he always like this?
Yes.
Good to know. Glad we're not.
Now I seen that all the
assuming
dots are
anything
connecting.
Less of him.
Would you
Okay.
want to form an alliance with him?
I would rather not.
Yeah. He's like, I don't like him.
Harvey will be stopping pretty soon, and we're about to get some rest. I
We've
think
already
it's time-
stopped.
Yeah, we already stopped. Alright.
Can we be honest? I thought we were going. Okay, so
Okay.
I think you should get some rest. And I'm gonna switch out with Randall if he's nearby.
Fair enough.
You're staying in there.
So who has first watch?
I thought we both had to be
Okay.
in there.
Here, watch my bag then. It's
I
been.
thought we both
Bothered me
took
when I was
turns
sleeping.
watching in there.
I'm switching out. That's why.
Alright.
So,
We both stayed in there.
So what's going on?
We did before.
who's staying up? Who's not? Who's going out doing stuff?
I decided to take first watch.
Okay.
I'm taking too much nap, so I'm so awake. Randall, switch out with me.
Okay.
So you
I
two switch
mean,
out.
the doors are gonna be locked.
It's got a bedroom.
Alright, so everyone's sleeping but Jackal then.
Okay.
Um
Well,
hey,
Zacchaeus, are you doing anything as well?
I'll sleep.
All right.
can I get some good berries asparagus?
I do not
Don't
have
you-
it prepared. I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah,
There's
I-
rats.
I
Those
want-
the good berries that you might have still had are completely gone. They are disheveled and just useless
Alright,
now.
I'll just give it my horse. The horses are rations. How many horses are there? 4?
We eat our rations.
Yes, 4 horses.
I give 1 to each horse.
I did not account for the horses in
No,
my
you did
ration
not.
buying. Yeah, well. He'll just have to keep casting Goodberry.
And horses eat a lot more.
Oh yeah, I gave rations to everyone too. How many is it people in this group?
So if you're giving it to 6 individuals, including Harvey
Excluding Harvey and the
and the 3 guards.
and no Harvey and the whoever's inside the car with them.
So Randall.
Okay.
That is so the 3 guards, 4 horses. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. So 8, 4 horses.
We're gonna have to try to hunt.
12 a day. Okay.
And then the stag, so 13.
13. Okay.
We have food. The stag is just there.
Okay. I pass out the food to everyone.
The stag is just there.
He's our backup.
His backup food. I think Zacchaeus might have a thing or two to say about that.
I'll get second watch. So wake me up when you're
I
done.
don't know, maybe he really likes venison.
Hmm?
Maybe Zacchaeus really likes venison.
Oh God.
Alright. And I feed the horses and everything, and head to bed.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just double check.
1.
2.
Oh,
Sorry about the blip. Just double checking the audios because it still looks a little bit fucked up. I'm gonna have to probably look into that later on. But, anyways, so whoever's on watch, roll perception.
Yeah, especially keep a good eye out. And do your stuff.
And the card explodes in the moment that Alan attacks.
That is 15. Also,
13.
after attuning to a magic item, do I have to keep possession of it?
Yes.
I do?
If you say you put it into like a pocket plane of existence, it would essentially deattune from you after
Alright.
like a day.
Then I will keep it in the bag.
In a day, like 24 hours. Or...
Pretty much. Like
So as long as you just touch it at night once, you'll be fine.
doesn't necessarily work like that.
Hey, that's how you said it. I say what you say.
Let me look at the player's handbook just to double check because I don't actually know deattuning wise because I was never expecting someone to attune to something and try to hide it from another person in the party.
I mean, we're far away from town anyways. You can't rat us out to them.
But here.
No.
You're assuming that they're.
I don't know.
I
He's a
won't-
very religious guy who keeps calling to his god.
With a busy signal.
I'm just gonna Google it. 'Cause the player's handbook's not telling me anything.
When you expect.
Google attunement.
Get a lot of text
5e.
messages, not-
Nope, not attunement. Dark Souls. That's not what I wanted.
Close enough.
Magic items.
So-
Oh, my fucking book. No, almost fell. Some magic items require touch to perform bonus. Response call attunement.
Quiet.
It doesn't. I would just cut out that silence. It doesn't actually specify.
Alright.
Wait. Yes. If it no longer satisfies attunement, time is more than 100 feet away for at least 24 hours. Putting it in a pocket plane of existence, believe it or not, more than 100 feet away.
Strange.
Crazy.
Never
So yes, after 24 hours, if you are not like actively using it, it will
Just use
like
it once
in
a night.
possession.
Fear! I gave everyone nightmares.
Oh my god. Basically, if you are not actively in possession of it, it's gonna deattune from you.
Alright, I'll leave it up to you then, if whatever you want to do.
I'm keeping it in the fucking bag.
You just stuff it into the bag while he's asleep.
Oh, I came out to talk to Ryder.
Yeah, looking around, just keeping a close eye, watch in the darkness, pitch black. You don't see jack shit.
That's true.
Suddenly
You
you're
see
walking
other
back.
people's torches. You don't see any near you.
Yay, light.
And yeah, the night begins to pass by. After some time, you swap out with someone.
Alright, that's me.
Yep. And swap back out with
Yeah.
Randall, or
So you didn't do anything?
okay,
Okay. Wait, so who you switch out with?
switch
Randall?
out with Randall. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you were gonna keep watch second, so I wanted to talk. But
Alright, so got my last name, and I'm going to
Yeah.
assume this is dark.
Well, roll perception. Same thing, Randall.
18.
How'd you get a plus?
Oh, yeah. 15.
Plus 7.
Plus 3, yeah. Persuasion, perception.
Well, I assume I see the inside of a car.
It's pitch black, so you don't see shit.
I see it clear.
Night passes by, no weird effects, no carts moving, no people moving, nothing of the sort.
Dawn comes.
Yeah. It's like a light switch. Light turns on. No, sun does begin to rise, people start to lull from their sleep, everyone gets a nice long rest in.
I assume that Crown Spectre is minor or
It is
greater?
a greater potion of healing now.
See, you know.
And your essence of life is good now.
Yep. So how many beans?
It has 2 beads,
Two
and
beads.
expending 1 bead gives you
Longer range heal.
did I not give you
No,
a
you gave me a
paper for
card.
it? Oh.
Yeah.
I was on
Hey,
there.
wow.
Yeah, because it doubles the range. It gives it doubles the range of any. That's docility. I guess I didn't give you an essence of
No,
life
you
one.
gave him one.
Yeah, you gave me one. I know you did.
He's lost it at this point.
Damn it.
I lost it. You mean Tyler?
No, I keep them all together. It's not in this. That's the arrow Shukra and the bladed clutch. That's the
Manor's
manor's
armor.
armor.
It might. Do you think how possible is it that it fell out underneath the chair?
Oh, might have. I didn't look under it. Regardless, it basically doubles the range of any
Of healing.
divination magic,
So my healing more.
pretty much. And
It gives
It,
you.
yeah, if something were to be touched, it gives it a range of 30 feet,
Mhm.
and it recharges each bead at long rest. So,
A bead.
both beads.
Okay.
So, yeah, he has
And
2
then you get
beads.
super.
And then, yeah, you can expend a
Everything.
full week worth of it to cast the spell Heal once.
Yep.
And it'll take 1 week to recharge, all beads are gone. If you deattune from it, it resets the timer of 7 weeks. Or 7 weeks, 7 days.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, it resets.
It resets the. You have to wait a whole year to attune to it again. No.
Just
The-
for one heal.
The silver that was part of the symbol to Drem now is it came back after being rusted over.
Oh, it was a gem item, huh?
What it was originally it was an Ankh because that was the deity that
We cured him.
Frulam was.
Yep.
Frulam was following a deity that had an Ankh, and at the time you couldn't recognize who it was. Once you attune to it, the Ankh shape changed into a holy symbol of Drem.
What is that?
It's like it's essentially like several stars placed over on like a small flat disc. It's got like several stars that are placed into it with a moon,
With the bead.
and then the beads go through it at the bottom.
So basically, if I were to for some reason attune to that, it would just be a moon.
It would be a moon. It would be a moon. The first bead would be looped into where the moon's like points would reach. It would be part of that. The second one would just dangle down.
How does Rando attune to it?
Bahamut? I don't fucking know anything about Bahamut's
It would
symbols.
it would be.
Basically like a dragon or something.
It'd be an Ankh.
It would be an Ankh. No, it's not an Ankh.
Okay.
Regardless, you guys wake up, nice long rest, and
Guys, I have my old shit heal.
Oh shit, heal.
oh shit button on and
Easy button.
So if you're dying, I got you. Maybe.
Bam. That was easy.
Another 7 days. 7 weeks.
7 years.
7 months.
Am I doing anything in this
7
time?
millennium.
I'm waking up.
I see.
I'm gonna go up to Mead's cart.
Okay. You go up to Mean's cart.
Did you guys find anything out?
As far as I can tell, I didn't hear anything.
That meeting went south really fast. So,
That seemed to end abruptly.
so anything.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it?
Speaking during this conversation that's supposed to be private between two people.
You're not there.
Alright. Before we find anything out, let me know.
In hindsight, she actually probably should have already known. Because you guys had the conversation of who's going to stand next to it while they were already there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Regardless, it doesn't matter.
Well,
Nothing
I
was
think-
really gained from it.
I head
Well,
back and
more
that's
things
it.
you-
And nothing really else to do.
Talking.
Right?
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Alright. Time. Boredom sets in immediately.
Oh man, let's just. I'll tell stories to Sadie and.
Is anyone going to bring up, or is Rex going to bring up Harvey?
You're still with Harvey in the cart.
We're back with Harvey and
I'm picking
No.
through the this
Thing?
eye hole.
There's a moment where, okay, before we actually start going, Harvey kind of looks at you. I need an escort quick. I need to use the bathroom.
What about the bucket?
You still have the bucket. You
Yeah,
don't
you
put
gave
it
me
in
the
You
bucket.
didn't put it in there.
I said as soon as I got there, I put it in.
You did say that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alright, well then there's a bucket in there, so
Yeah,
never mind.
I'll
You
say.
wanna dump it
I
out.
I pointed at the bucket.
Yeah, we need to dump out what's in there.
I'll dump it out. Stay in here.
Oh, that wasn't all liquor.
Oh God. Ugh.
I thought the jokes were.
Open the door.
Yeah, the
Toss
door
out the-
opens.
Stop.
And you just toss it out.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Toss out his rider in the face.
What happened?
Wow.
Something. It might have had hit. It might have hit someone. Because you guys sleep on the same side.
So open the door,
I would have been up at the front.
walk away a bit from the cart,
And then you just dump it out.
dump it out.
Okay.
Rude.
Go back in, or what do you do?
Go back in with a bucket because I don't have water. I still have my water
We
pouch.
could have had that. Wait, didn't he steal the?
You have that still.
Yeah, the endless the
I
cancer.
didn't put that in here. Do you?
I said that. I didn't say it the second time, but I said it the first time.
Is it? You have to tune that too.
No.
Okay. What is it called? Endless water.
Endless decanter of endless water.
Endless water.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't have that. You still have that.
Yep.
So I went back to the cart because I had nothing to clean with it.
Yeah.
So here you go. Harvey, I'll put back in that corner where it came from.
Yeah. It's in the corner where no cloth is.
Yeah. On your way, I'm gonna look the other way.
I don't need to use it now.
Oh, I thought you needed to use it. That's what you
It
said.
was last night. I forgot the bucket was in there. You would have used it last night.
Whatever.
Regardless.
You probably used it too.
Probably.
All right. Start
Yeah,
talk-
yeah.
I'll just start talking with Lace, having some small talk.
Uh,
Trying to win over
yeah.
Sadie.
Cards begin to move again. Time begins to just ever so slowly progress. There is moments where there's other carts coming towards you now as well, like opposing different direction. Some of them have other goods that they are bringing, or some that they're already currently selling. But
Randall, are you there?
Yes.
I need you to talk to Ryder about this conversation. I don't know if Ryder heard about what what Harry said after the meeting. So I repeat.
But for some reason.
you relay the information that you've gathered from Harvey to Randall.
To Randall.
So now you know what he said, what he gathered before from Harvey.
Fuck.
Fuck.
This ain't good.
Ah, shit, dude.
Randall, what's wrong? Why you say fuck? What's going
You
on?
may want to double the guard. Double which of the 4 or a week at night.
What?
Rotation.
What?
Instead of only one of them being away.
Even the microphone didn't pick that up, dude. It was so silent.
Well, this, I'm right next to him. This is why I got double low.
Okay, besides that,
I heard we had to
Randall.
double our guard. That was what I heard.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all. That's what I said.
Okay.
I can't duplicate myself.
Well, no, wait. 2 of you are awake at a
Care-
time on guard outside.
Randall carefully discussed this with our group.
What the fuck?
Our group.
Nani?
I'm gonna just. Where? Where is
He's gonna
he?
stop piloting.
I'm playing music.
You
for
can
Sadie.
see him.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Is it
Randall.
close enough to start making.
Don't worry, Randall. I'll
You're
take
so
over the
beautiful.
car.
In the air.
To do what?
I'm gonna.
Randall, you can walk to him. I can ride. I'll take over for you.
Inside.
You're inside.
I'll
if
go for
anything,
it.
someone's on the
Oh.
cart. Someone's on your horse because it wasn't your horse to begin with.
Go for it.
Oh, you're acting as Gopher.
That's why I did this.
I,
Don't worry, Randall.
You
I'll
probably
take
should have
over.
said something instead of just been like, hey, I'm Gopher. That would be
we
super
all
useful.
assumed.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. That's
Because
my
you're also
fault.
always holding like your booklet
Yeah,
in front of you.
I just assumed it was Rex's character sheet. I'm like, what? Did Rex somehow learn how to
Alright,
use
so,
land vehicles?
What are we doing?
Yeah, what's everyone doing?
I'm playing music. For Sadie.
Uh, Give me a second.
I'm trying to not make eye contact with the people going by.
Yeah, they're just walking by or driving by. There's other like guardsmen as well. That there's several stations that you can end up passing by.
What are you doing, Lynn?
Playing dice with those sisters.
On a horse?
They're on top of the
They're on
car.
top of the
They are
cart.
top of the cart.
Yeah.
Can I just make
I'm
like
looking
a
up
tiny,
and being
like,
jealous.
arrow pointing to turn with participation in front of him?
To do what?
I can create an illusionary image that can fit in my hand.
Okay. Just
Just a little arrow.
So basically, you're on a horse, just playing along, and all of a sudden you see basically a turn signal show up right on there, and it just points to the right. And you see Randall now just looking at you.
What's up?
Wait, I thought he was a head.
No, he
I'm-
was
I'm-
next to you.
I'm-
The description I got, I thought he was.
I'm singing for
I say
Sadie.
you can
Sadie.
see him. I didn't say he was in front of you or anything.
You also
Whoa,
didn't say
wait,
he was
hold on,
next
I'm
to
trying to
you.
get this
said
clear.
you
You just
see him.
assumed.
Yeah.
Ryder's singing to
Assuming
Sadie's.
Yeah.
What?
We're already
Sakira's playing game with his sisters.
Yeah.
Well, she's probably not paying attention to me of the game.
You come closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What's up?
apparently the Grand Maven's worked with the market district
Oh,
before.
I know. It's kind of obvious that everything she said was a lie.
Well, Harvey confirmed it.
Then, yeah, we know for
So-
sure to be wary, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm also
We know
thinking
for sure
maybe
to be wary for sure.
you four who sleep outside do rotations of 2 at night.
Which they've already done. They did that just now.
Yeah.
No, it was always like those two switching off and then one of us switching. So it was,
Yeah, 2 of them.
Oh, 2 of them. It's like you said the 4 of you who are outside swapping.
The 4. I said the 4 of you who
I
sleep
guess
outside.
that. Okay, that was my bad. I'm sorry.
I specified
I'm
sleeping
sorry.
outside.
Our DM again.
Look. Shut up.
I think it's not misroll adventure, it's misunderstanding
Hey.
each other.
Kill you. I have the power.
20
Lightning.
Also,
10 points.
I also want to say Harvey has
Our
a
God
hidden
has turned
dagger
us.
that
We
does
must bear
extra
arms.
poison damage.
10 d20s of psychological damage. You're dead.
Dude, some people do psychic damage for that. It's so dumb. I've read stories of like people who, if a player annoys
The DM.
the DM,
Yeah.
they'll do like negative repercussions and all kinds of stuff. It's like I don't give a shit. I fucked up for some cases. People do stupid things. It doesn't bother me too much. Not enough to like literally hinder the game. Anyways, back to it. Anyways, what are you doing? Just playing
Oh, say
with that information. Making a make a performance check.
Got to get some pussy. Ooh. Ooh.
I can't wait to find out what this
I'm just looking up in the shell,
might and
watching
Link
thing
investment
dice.
does.
20.
20. It's pretty melodic, and it's yeah. You're trying to swoo her with some bardic talents. Might be working. You're not necessarily sure. She's
Yeah.
definitely paying more attention to you, if anything.
She was doing that before.
A little bit more so now.
Wow.
Before she wasn't on his horse.
Yeah, basically.
Because Jacqueline was like, "Hey, you're coming with me," and you yanked her away.
Tried to save her from
Zacchaeus, roll a
my
d20.
disappointment.
What? Oh yeah.
Playing
that's-
dice.
14.
You are trouncing both of them.
Yeah, all that
You are
practice with
putting-
me.
You are keeping
Spe-
no
okay,
buttholes
this-
barred.
So this is basically, looking away, not even paying attention, and then Sadie's just paying attention.
Well,
to me.
Spacey's just emotionless, just looking at the game. Sadie is trying to like listen into you while rolling dice. She's actually like rolls it off. You have to grab it and bring it back up to her.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
I think that's not only entertainment. Just listening to writers' music.
It's the only thing that's breaking the silence, other
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
any other idle
No,
chit-chat.
this too.
Oh yeah, and the horrible sound of dice hitting wood and metal, especially up on the top.
with jealousy.
Yeah. I added in that metal sheet.
The metal sheets is still up there, and that's what they're using for a table.
And with jealousy, Rex curses everyone on the roof.
No, I'm not cursing them.
He's silently flipping them off.
No,
That's what I
I'm
meant.
not. I'm just sitting there with jealousy.
So sitting with jealousy. I'm only jealous that I'm stuck in a box that I chose to sit in.
That's right, because there's no space up top of the roof.
In a now fairly luxurious box.
It is nicer.
Yeah.
It is. It's much cleaner, and it's more spacious now that the 140 rations that were sitting in it aren't in there anymore.
As well as like the 100 pillows.
Yeah, there's plenty of pillows, but there was a shit ton of rations in there that was taking up a lot of space. It took up like a wall.
Yeah.
Made a wall.
After some time,
You could have barricaded the door.
you get to a point where, so the trees have been periodically getting more and more dense.
Trees.
There's a moment where you pass and the carts speed up a bit. The carts in front of you speed up a bit,
Oh.
and Harvey leans in against the wall. You can see him. He just tells Randall, "You need to go faster now," and snap the
How do
horses.
you know that? By the way?
Like, yeah.
I mean,
He is very well endowed. He has.
assumed
He
as
may or
long
may
as
not
I-
have a certain, base feat that allows him to know direction and kind of good location of location awareness.
Harvey, why are we going faster?
I assume we need to go faster because they were going faster.
Well, yes. Otherwise, you'd start being left behind. At this
Well,
point, Harvey goes, "We've been traveling for probably long enough to reach Thieves' Way at this point."
So this is the thieves' way now.
When you're starting to look around, you can see several of the trees have probably like some dead arrows that have been launched into them from a while back. The fletching
Alright.
has just fallen
I
off.
put away my instrument and start paying attention more.
So who's at the front of the cart? Because I just need an order of operations.
I'll be me. It'll be me this time.
In the front, or like are you in front of the cart?
I'll stay on the left side of the car.
Because the road. So this is much more different than the road through the Field of the Dead. It's not like a single. There's not like
A single
just
one.
barely enough
Yeah.
space. There's enough space to even like move the cart left and right and everything. Like
I'll be-
there's space for two carts.
I'm on
essentially.
the left of the car.
I'll be in front keeping
I
an
was,
eye on.
yeah, I'll say
Shayla.
Okay.
I'll be next to the horse.
Let's go for it. We'll
Next
say
to the
next to
horse.
Randall.
Yeah, just like up against the wall. Go first, just like.
I say no. For go for it. I'll say next to Randall.
Yep. Go for
While
sitting.
holding my, what is it called?
Greatsword.
No. His
His
rum
drink.
drink. Yeah, his
Pouch.
drink. His rum pouch.
His rum
His
pouch.
liquor skin.
Oh, that's called liquor skin.
It's just a water skin repurposed for liquor.
No,
That's all it is.
no, it's his booze bag.
I like liquor skin.
Alright,
skin.
So
And he's
what's happening?
continuing drinking his liquor skin.
Okay.
How much do you have
Drink
in
it away.
there? We have
Infinite.
days.
So much. So much.
Wait, so let's go. Let's go.
For comedic effect, there's never end.
Zacchaeus, you're on top of the carts with the two women. They kind of look a little bit worried as you kind of sped up. So, Zacchaeus, is it? I've heard them calling out your name plenty of times.
That's me.
I mean, after this, we'll make it to my father's inn shortly after, at least. So, I mean, be prepared for that, I guess.
Do I hear this?
Yeah, it's audible enough for people to hear it.
Okay.
How far is your inn from here?
Well, at the end of it, we would never dare to build it up inside of Thieves' Way.
Of course, good. How long does it take to usually get out of Thieves' Way?
Better part of a day. Not even.
Whoa.
So hopefully we'll get some good rest at your family's inn then.
Well, I mean, it's not immediately after it, but it's in a distance. It'll probably be another day and a half travel to get there.
Okay.
On alert! On alert!
In front of the cart, I will kind of like not cautiously, but whatever. I will try to hold Moon Shadow and try to, I guess, feel. Does it feel any different when I
So,
hold it?
when you're holding it, just holding it there's nothing there, but being on a horse, you're bucking back and forth. You feel like you might have accidentally pulled it, but it's not coming out of the sheath.
Oof.
Like you're pulling, now that you've tried and it felt like a little strange that it wasn't coming out, you're pulling on it, it's not coming out of its sheath.
I mutter to myself, I had a feeling this would happen. I look at my candle, it's just you and me, buddy.
It floats across your forehead, just you and me.
It
goes out.
It's just you and me, pal.
It's I just want this to happen now. The candle puffs out a smoke of an emoticon of like a smiley face.
And then it comes up.
And then it just goes out. The thing goes out.
Then, after trying with Moon Shadow, I go to my
Deck cards.
special deck of cards.
Okay.
Is there anything about
No, because that's not based off of Corellin or anything.
It's based off of the.
It is, but
Yeah.
it's not hindered or anything.
Okay.
Nothing seems different about your
Actually,
cards.
no. What? No. And then she'll look at. I will look at the back where it's written for the one who should hold these cards and just
It's a single tear fall.
just be like, nah.
Yeah, it looks the same though. It doesn't look like your cards were altered anyway. But yeah, as far as you can tell, Moon Shadow is not leaving its sheath.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't hurt you or anything. It's just not able to be drawn for the time being.
Punishment.
If you lock on it.
I mean,
Right.
a lawful good deity that gave you a blessing. Sometimes it's
Ooh, she's a lawful good.
Oh yeah, she's
What is-
Oh, yeah.
goddess
What is
of
Drem?
truth.
Drem is
Is he just
true
neutral?
neutral, which is just neutral.
Yeah, pretty, yeah, okay. So he doesn't give a fuck.
He could give less than 2 fucks.
About anything.
A fuck, maybe.
I think I had good dreams before this.
Yeah.
Now he has horrible dreams. He's angry.
He's
liked
like-
watching-
He's not angry necessarily.
He liked
He'd probably be
watching
like,
his
I don't like
good
what you
dreams.
did. Okay.
That's your punishment. But excuse me. Oh my
Sure.
god, how unprofessional of me. Anyways,
So we're not even friends.
God no, we're not. I mean, the audio's all fucked up. I have to edit that now. Anyways, the people that are at the head of the cart make a perception check. You're not in the. You can't make a perception check. You're not in the cart. Oh, go for it.
Gopher.
You two asparagus.
Head of the cart.
Not top. Front and left.
Actually, Zacchaeus can make one too.
Okay.
Fuck.
What?
19.
Oh,
7.
okay.
Oh, fine. We're doing me next?
Yeah.
25.
Oh,
rolled
what
a-
gopher roll?
I rolled
One
a
higher.
19.
26?
Yep. He has an 8% plus perception.
Yeah, he's got a +8 to perception.
Oh, hey.
11.
There you go.
Okay. So the situation is you're in the front. You're next to the horse.
I'm on the left.
To
Yeah.
the left of the horse. Okay. So I'm just gonna write it out because I'm not gonna set up the thing. Okay, so we got J, horse, rider.
Horse number 2, and horse number 3, and horse number 4.
No, there's not that many horses. Good said.
I thought there were 4 horses.
There was only 2. Though there's 4 horses, but there will be 2 of them are being ridden by Ryder and Jacqueline.
4 horses and 1 stag ago.
The stag's on your cart as well, so it's pretty cramped up
Why
there.
I thought he was
Made
on
out
meat.
to water.
What?
I thought he was on meat still.
No, he did not. Once me went up ahead, the stag did not remain on his cart.
Oh, it got off.
It got off and went up to you because it didn't want to be 300 feet away.
And Sakeras is very cautious about his deer.
Stag, Randall, Gopher.
There's not room for us. Damn.
Not much. Not. There's not much movement left. You guys are pretty compact. It's more or less the stag is now on like Gopher's lap.
Gopher's like hitting while playing dice, while wrecking the girls.
That's Zacchaeus, not Gopher.
Zacchaeus.
2 girls. Okay.
More like,
So-
like petting it while he's being like.
Traveling down. Starts to get a few hours pass. Nothing seems to be happening.
Oh.
Continuing further down. Keeping ever vigilant, just trying to keep any eyes. As you just travel down.
Wait, we have a thief right here.
It's an owl, apparently.
I got a 25 in perception. What do you think I'm gonna?
Gopher's doing the same thing.
No, Gopher saw that something interesting. I want to do the same thing too.
You guys want to know something? I actually can't do that. I don't know.
It's
can't
hard.
do that?
It's hard. I can't do it too hard.
It sucks with
Yeah.
glasses.
I can't do it anymore. I used
So
to
do
be
you
able to
bend
do
this
it.
Yeah,
way?
no.
You know, do you have to like?
You gotta bend
do
it
this?
this way.
Bend your arm back.
Yeah.
You can't. You're gonna stab your eyes.
Yeah, you're gonna stab your
That's
eye.
the closest you can get. You can do it well. Regardless, is anybody doing anything? 'Cause, I mean,
I'm just
not
keeping
seeing
it-
anything.
Yeah.
I'm staring at a wall.
If I'm getting bored, then I'm just gonna. No, I'm just gonna keep an eye out just in case something happens.
Bless
Maybe
you.
play some my DOS flute while keeping my eye out.
Oh, I'm listening carefully, make sure.
That's
Oh, yeah.
copyrighted.
All right, I'll take it back.
I will kill you. I'll stab your knee.
Oh no, his knee is dead. I
Half
forgot.
speed.
I forgot how that meme goes, but
Took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took a DM to the knee.
Took a mechanical pencil. Okay. Another few hours pass. Sun starts to set some.
Guys, this is where we should watch out more. I'm pretty sure thieves rather attack at night.
Oh, I cast light. No, I don't. I do not want to make us a beacon. Never fucking mind. Never mind.
Cast light on yourself for a brief moment. There's like it's like someone just like threw a bomb, like a snap quick. Just
What? Nope.
I'm still.
6 seconds of light.
Alright, I have a quick question.
Yes.
The goggles, do I have to attune to those or can I just.
You need to wear them.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to wear them.
Okay. So it's.
So after another few couple of hours, the sun is nearly fully set, and it's starting to get very dark for a brief moment.
I'm gonna break formation, start handing people food. Play sure y'all hungry, so give food to everyone.
Okay.
Except for the two inside the cart, of course.
Harvey and Randall.
Yep.
Not Randall. Ryder.
Yep.
Rex.
Because they have.
I'm
they,
driving.
You guys have too many R's. There's too many R names.
They have food in their cart already.
They do. They have 30 portions of food. After a few moments, what was your perception rolls again? Pretty high, right? 7.
25,
11,
26.
25, 26.
And 19.
Okay.
We said we have night vision, so we have night vision, so.
Okay, so what ends up happening? There's up ahead of you. There's like a road that veers off to the right. All of your carts just keep going past, and it's several like hundreds and hundreds of feet ahead. As you get closer and closer, Zacchaeus and what was your roll again? 19, Zacchaeus.
19, you.
Okay. Okay. I don't hear anything.
Not 20.
Yeah, not 20.
Uh-huh.
But so what ends up happening? The path on your right begins to get closer and closer and closer, and then there's a brief sound coming to the left of you, like far left, beyond the trees that you can see. And for a brief moment, the sound vanishes, and then you see this small metallic cart that has this horrifying creature that's like wrapped in thick metal chains comes veering out. On the spokes of the wheels there's several different spikes, and it's just covered in these pale green creatures that all have leather armor on. One of them has like a chain shirt and a shield.
Goblins.
And it comes up ahead and slams into the side of Shayla's cart. And the horses get scared and shoot off to the right side of the path. And the cart follows with them.
Well, fuck.
So directly in front of you, there's nobody there. Randall, you're currently holding the reins. What do you do?
Go right or go left?
Right or just go straight?
You'll go Randall.
Yeah.
You're the one with the reins. You're the one with the reins. You have to decide
Damn it.
fast. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Do I hear this?
You probably heard the crash. It's
Everyone
just
heard
been
the crash.
parts of the rest of their cart just kind of get chipped off from several of the spikes. The horses are all just freak out neighing, and they just screech off to the
Shayla's
side.
the
Alright,
only
duck
one we
down.
trust.
Yeah,
Duck
it's
down.
the one we can know.
Harvey just kind of ducks. Just kind of he dives into some pillows. Just
Stay there.
What's more?
I'm ready with my weapon.
okay.
I
You're
mean,
still
I
in a
gotta go
locked
after
room.
her.
Yeah, so
You take it and go
I
after.
mean, I'm a god of justice.
Well, I guess
Yeah, it'd be a little bit hypocritical to be like, you guys stole from an innocent person. They're fucked. We're going ahead.
I guess we're going.
So yeah, so basically you hear Randall just like veer the cart to the side. The cart kind of like sways briefly to go back down that path.
Got you. That.
You easily can feel it because the whole cart shifts. The cart's from behind you as well. Okay, it's fine. You can see the wrapping that essentially attached the cart that holds the 3 guards behind you get spun around. There's a brief moment where it looks like they're about to slam into a tree as you veer off, and it rights
But
itself.
I make sure they don't.
you turn the cart like a car. And
I have proficiency. I know how to. I can do this.
from behind you, you hear another just metallic cart with the same kind of creature. This creature has like several stumps where you would think wings would be. It has a barbed tail and it's got like this human face, but it's just got several different rows of teeth just gnarled. And just
On deck. Thieves.
right behind that, on that cart, you can also see there's like, in total, 8 creatures just in this really compact cart. It's maybe a cart that only is like 15 feet. It's got 8 creatures just sitting all on it. There's some that are off to the side holding like hand crossbows. And,
I'm also going faster.
Oh, you're going as fast as possible. They're keeping up pace with you because their creature is faster than you.
Well, I'm going as fast as I can to catch up to Shayla's.
Okay.
Yes. So with that, we're gonna roll
On
initiative.
deck.
We're gonna roll initiative. I'm going to keep track of it, and then we're gonna end this session. We are now at 2 hours.
Yep. Okay. Roll initiative, everyone. Roll for Gopher.
Oh, that's right. Let's go first.
Okay, not bad. That's the worst. Okay.
Get my phone out so I can mark it.
You said
Nope, not the dungeon generator. That's not useful.
I have a plan.
Rex.
Now I actually supposed to roll for myself. I thought I
Yeah,
roll for
roll for initiative.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're still a part of this. Roll initiative.
Yeah. You don't get unlimited movement inside the cart.
Hoopers. I'm gonna.
do all the rest of us.
Yeah, random.
11.
11.
What's your dex? I got 11.
Lower than yours.
I mean,
He's got
Probably.
an 18 for dex. So
I have 18 for dex.
Yes, lower. 16.
So I'm going first. He's going that. Gopher got 10.
Go for God. 10. Oh,
That was me.
weird. Okay, I'm gonna roll for those guards in the back.
and for the girls.
Okay, they are poo-poo. Good job, guards, with an natural 2.
Oh,
The cards have always
Better
felt
than you.
bad for initiative.
They're so bad.
Yeah.
Roll for the girls, too.
Twins, they will roll. That's a 3. Jesus.
I mean,
We're rolling high in the middle of the game, now in the end.
Yeah.
we're
Also,
rolling-
what are they gonna do?
Let me roll
They have
for.
daggers.
this is where the
I guess
woman.
me didn't follow us.
No. You were the 2 last cards.
Yep.
So they came and tried to snatch the one that looked the most valuable.
The middle
with,
one.
The one with all the crap in it. But they didn't want to go for the person that's up towards the middle. Oh, nice. God, that's a good job.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's sarcasm.
Oh, that's even worse. 'Cause
There's
you all
Goblin
were-
Slayer here.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still better than some of you.
We already got that.
I need to roll one more for. Well, actually, I need the monster field, so see what they're.
So I have a plan.
Yeah, it's been a long one. We had to this one on for
I have a plan.
a while.
I was want to tell you about something about kills. Right away, you know the time. Text me the time right away.
For what?
Kyoto's.
Oh. Okay, so it's for each them.
So
So.
we're almost
Good job, Goblin.
Jacqueline.
The worst one here, probably.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
With
Plus 2.
the plus 2, so 3.
Good. You're going ahead the guards and the twins, so there you go. Zacchaeus.
I also got a 3.
Mmm.
Man, I was hoping you'd get something high too.
Ryder.
13.
We weren't expecting this.
So those goblins are gonna go before all of you.
I mean, we weren't exactly expecting the ones behind.
I mean, they did ambush us technically.
Yeah, but that ambush was essentially. Oh, I also need to roll for the. I'll just say their name, the Manticores. So.
Oh, I was right.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good rule.
Manticores in this fucking.
So, Tyler,
Oh yeah, and they got a picture for them. They're
Yeah,
not
I know
pleasant.
do
what
they
they-
have 3 heads?
That's a chimera.
No. Manticore. It doesn't have like.
Manticore is not the one that has 3 heads. Chimera is like the one's the red, the ram, the lion,
Oh,
and the
okay.
thing. That's a chimera.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture of them quickly.
Manticores are not fun.
Yeah, they got barbed, spiky tails.
They're not
Yeah.
fun.
Do
at
they
all.
also? You said they had chain around them, right?
They have chains, and the whatever wings they potentially had were also clipped completely off.
I know what he's gonna try to
Heat metal.
I mean, that's something.
That will be helpful.
I'll talk about the plan. Is that a mimic
This is a manticore.
do.
Yeah.
with no wings though?
No wings.
No.
Yeah.
You know what you could also do? Their cart is made of metal.
I mean, I think it'd be better to veer the animal off course so they crash.
I was actually.
Or, turn their means of transportation into a soup bowl?
That's true.
I don't know about you. I don't think heat metal is going to target the whole thing.
Yeah. True.
That would be a. That's a lot.
Oh.
I think you need a higher level spell
Yeah, that would
slot.
just do more damage. But I don't think heat metal targets the whole thing. I think it has to target a weapon or an armor.
Can heat metal like make things break?
I have it. I got it. Don't worry.
Heat metal. Choose a
Material
manufactured
piece of
metal
iron.
object,
Yep.
such as a metal weapon or suit of heavy or medium armor.
Oh.
Yep. That I can
So-
see.
So he can't just like.
Has to be
I
an
don't know.
object, not a cart.
So
So the
he
chain
can't
works.
just like, I don't know, target the axle and make it break, since they're going so
No,
fast.
it also wouldn't necessarily. It doesn't
It
do
would-
damage to the object. It only does
Oh,
damage
duh.
to the outer creatures.
It doesn't do damage to the object, but centripetal force does.
I mean, you sure, but no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't damage
Right.
that.
So Do you guys did the outro yet?
No, we're gonna be calling this because it's like what 11 o'clock
Yeah,
now.
I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah, that was a lot of
Heisting.
in-city heisting. I was expecting
To get to this
you know,
fight and
no,
end it?
I was expecting us to finish this fight. You guys spent 4 hours doing a heist.
High five, Lynn.
My God.
High five.
It was an hour of bathhouse mixed with shopping and then 3 hours of heist sighting.
When are ever trips into town quick and easy?
I mean, we blew around a tent for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, there was a whole place we had.
around a 10 for
And then we ruined a festival dance with people with fire by light making it different colors constantly.
And raising it by 3 different people.
Yes.
You tripled the height of that
I made it blood red.
and made it blood red. Anyways, we're gonna be calling it now. Thank you everyone for listening. Hopefully the audio actually works out well. We'll find out when I'm editing it.